27 giving you exactly what you need. Welcome to the show where the truth never lies. Turn the volume up while we watch the sparks fly. Monday morning coming at you with the heavy hitting vibe. We breaking down the headlines, keeping policy alive. The filters on the lands, no scripts inside their hand. Just a broadcast for the people across the digital land. From the hill to the street, yeah, we digging in the dirt. Searching for the facts, even when the answer's heard. It's a weekday ritual, a digital town square. If you're looking for the comfort, you won't find it here. We that set the agenda, we challenge every view. Bringing more politics straight from us to you. Subs climbing up, yeah, the chat is going wild. Information flowing in a truly gritty style. Run your mouth, let the people hear the sound of Eddie 27, we're the loudest in the town. Run your mouth, break a silence, take a stand. Politics and power in the palm of your hand. Run your mouth, yeah, we're live on the screen. The realest commentary that you've ever seen. Through the comments, yeah, the debate is getting deep. While the mainstream media is falling fast asleep. We're tracking every bill and we're walking every vote, taking every crooked quote and cutting at the throat. It's a YouTube revolution, decentralized and free. Finding what the future of the news is gonna be. From the left to the right to the middle of the room. We're carrying the weight, yeah, we're carrying the load. Don't just sit and listen, get your fingers on the keys. We're bringing down the giants, bringing them to the knees. Weekday warriors assemble for the fight. Shining out a signal in the middle of the night. Run your mouth, let the people hear the sound of Eddie 27, we're the loudest in the town. Run your mouth, break the silence, take a stand. Politics and power in the palm of your hand. Run your mouth, yeah, we're live on the screen. The realest commentary that you've ever seen. Hit the like, hit the sub, keep the fire burning bright. Run your mouth every weekday, doing it right. Yeah, Eddie 27. Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Hello, hello, hello. I feel rushed. I feel like Really B was rushing me. Lord, I feel like Really B was rushing me, y'all. I wanted to wait another like 5 minutes. Next thing I know, Really B like, I'm about to end. We going over to L Teddy. Like, really? We going over here already? I wasn't ready. Nevertheless, here we are. Here we are. I ain't get a chance to make a drink. I ain't get nothing. I was in the middle of doing something, and then time got away from me, and then next thing I know, here come Really B. All right, we going over to L Tech. I say, fuck. Here we go. Already. And I wasn't nowhere near ready. I said, God damn it, shit. I said, damn it, shit. God damn it. What's going on, y'all? What is going on? What is going on? We are here. It is Friday, and we are live and crushing it today. We're not live for no damn reason today. Normally, we've been live for no damn reason the last couple weeks, and that's been turning out real interesting. I guess that's the word we'll use. Interesting. So today, instead of being live for no damn reason, we are live and crushing it. All right? Is that okay with y'all? Is it okay if we live? Excuse me, y'all. I'm putting on some socks because my feet are cold. And this damn, I got my air conditioner on sub-zero because it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. And so putting on these socks as my feet are cold, but I can't put on socks. Maybe that's because I was raised, but I don't put on socks without putting on excessive amounts of lotion on my feet, like the good lotion too, like the Eucerin, good thick shit. So I put like a disrespectful amount of lotion on my feet before I put on socks, so my feet don't come out. Am I weird? Is that weird? But that's just so my feet don't come out like all dry and shit. So I'm trying to facilitate this, and yeah, okay, all right. Woo, are y'all ready for me to drop the link? I'm about to say hey to y'all. Give me a second. Lord. All right. Um, are y'all ready for me to drop the link? Cha. Yeah. Um, cause I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Give me one more second. I just got through with this lotion, my feet and stuff. Give me a second. Let me go wash my hands for a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna drop the link and then y'all give me a second to go wash my hands. Okay? Give me just a moment. Hold on. All right, we're back. Thank you for obliging me with that. We are back. All right. Mm-hmm. Ciao. Oh, so y'all just gonna let me drop the link and ain't nobody gonna come up here. That's just how y'all feel. Huh? That's what we're doing today. Is that what we're doing today? Hey Cajun. Hey Tamra. Hey Mia MJ. Terrence, what's good? Carl, hey Carl. Hey Janae with the E. Janae with the Y. DPG, what's going on? Um, yeah, that's because Iran hit that damn cargo ship yesterday and said, "Nuck if you buck if you want to." Dear Lord, I told you this shit is never going to end, Terry. We already said this shit is never going to end. Um, hey Miss Bay Thing. Hey Gabby. Hey Yolanda. Okay. Hey Butterfly. Uh, Nivea cream on mine in the blue jar. Hey Gabby. No, I use Eucerin lotion for my kid. Okay. Gold Bond diabetic formula. It's thick. Okay. Um. All right. So y'all just not gonna come up here, right? That's what we're doing. Is this what we're doing? I'm just trying to make. So y'all gonna make me do this all by myself, right? That's what we're doing. Is this what we're doing? I just want to make sure I'm clear, cause y'all know I will call y'all out. I will call y'all out. I will call each of you out individually. Hey Montrez, what's good, bruh? I ain't even started on Silly Saturday, y'all. I have not even started on Silly Saturday. I ain't even started. Have not even started. Just a mess. Just a goddamn mess. I gotta get started with it though. Lord. I was um I was doing work this morning for the town hall, making sure I got all of the topics and discussions um out to the panelists. And so I wanted to get all of that out this morning so everybody had enough time to, go through everything, make sure that they were good and all of that stuff. Hey, Sharice, what's going on over there in SoCal? Down to the SoCal. Hey, Demetria Boo. Um, but yeah, I was doing that this morning. It's summer Fridays for me and my job, and on summer Fridays between Memorial Day and Labor Day, everybody's off at 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock Eastern, no matter which time zone you're on. So yeah, if you're on the West Coast, that's 10 o'clock. So everybody, yeah. So, and then most of my team is off next week, because we have Thursday and Friday off, and so most people took Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. I took Monday and Tuesday of the following week off, Monday and Tuesday, the 6th and 7th off, because I have to go out of town next weekend. So for 4th of July, I have to go out of town. So, yeah. Not as hot as the devil's nutsack out there. It done cooled off a little bit. It was hot as hell earlier. It says it's 80 degrees um, outside. I don't know how much of that I believe. Maybe it's about to rain. But I know earlier today it was 90. When I looked at my phone earlier, that mug said 90. Now so my phone still says 89. That's what I was about to say. Um, okay. Because my phone says 89. My computer says 80. That's a real weird computer. Oh, now my computer just updated. Okay. Because I'm about to say, it do not feel like no 80 degrees. Anyway. Um, it's the last day of our heat wave over here. Now we made it, Joe. You know what? But yeah, y'all, I ain't even started. I have not started on Silly Saturday, so I'll be doing that all evening. I'm gonna do it while hopefully I have something good to watch. Now, I made it through. I told you I made it through that polygamous show, right? So I also want to watch that show that I saw. I think it's like a documentary, Maternal Instincts or something like that. It's called. It's on Netflix as well. Let me see what it's called. I think it's called like Maternal Instincts. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Pull up Netflix. I want to say that's what it's called, y'all. Um, yeah, Maternal Instinct. And apparently it's about some girl who lied about being pregnant, and it got so bad she ended up, I think they said she ended up killing somebody in order to hide the fact that that she was lying. Somebody told me about this other show called Fatal Seduction, and it got a bunch of black people in it. So I'm gonna watch that. And they say it's 3 seasons of that. They say I'm way behind on that. I said, well, listen, I don't know. But it's on anybody ever watched Fatal Seduction on Netflix? The Maternal Instinct was good. Oh, okay. Me and my kids just got out the pool. I'm packing my tent purse, already opened the windows on the tent, getting my smoke together. I know that's right. I know that's right. But yeah, that show, another show that them African shows be real dramatic. So I said I might get into this other show I saw called Blood Sisters. Them Africans, they be having a lot of drama over there, and I be living for it. So I'm either gonna watch Blood Sisters today. That's another one of them African dramas, or I'm gonna watch. But it's 3 whole seasons of Fatal Seduction. That's too much. But eventually, I'm gonna watch the Maternal Instincts documentary. I am going to eventually watch that. Um, but yeah, uh, um, that's my last time dropping it, and y'all not come up. Now, don't make me call your names, okay? Don't make me call y'all out. Don't make me start calling names and telling y'all to hit the damn link. Now, I'm going to let you come up on your own free will and accord now, just for now. However, y'all got a storm. There's a storm out over the ocean, and it's moving this way. If your soul's not hanging in Jesus, it will surely drift away. Come on now. Um, polygamists, they had a lot going on. Listen, if that young man, Jonasi, whatever his name is, I watched the crash. I did see the crash. Now I did watch that. Fatal Seduction is good. Okay. So listen, they was over there losing their minds like that man dick was made out of gold. He wasn't even that cute. Like I was looking like girl. Like girl. I'm trying to think, was there any cute men on the show? Mm, none of the men on the show was, and the African shows be having some cute ass men, let's be clear. But it wasn't the only one that was halfway decent was the little boy that was the sister's boyfriend, Bongs or whatever his name was. He was halfway decent. And but that's it. And they be having some cute men. So, but they losing their mind over this Jonas guy. I mean, I guess y'all wanted the money and the power and stuff. Girl, I guess. I just didn't see it for him like that, honey. Girl, I was like, girl. Um, yes, I did watch the verses last night. I guess we could talk about that. Y'all hold on one more second. I'm gonna need a drink to make it through this. Now, when I done dropped the link. Now, when I come back up here, y'all better be done click the link. Hello, Terrence. Hello, Demetria. Hello. Don't Gabby. Don't make. Hello, Cajun. Hello, Janae with the Y. Don't make me call y'all out. Hit the goddamn link. That's it. That's all. While I'm going to get my drink, get me some ice and fix me a drink. Y'all can be clicking the link. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And we being ghetto as hell today. So, as my chaser, we're using ghetto as calypso. Yeah, when you're born in a ghetto, raised in the hood, you still do hood stuff like drink calypsos. I only drink like three flavors: the red one, the purple one, and the green one. The red, purple, and green. Them the only ones that I drink. I don't drink all of them. Um, Not beef and broccoli. Dear Lord, is that you, Terrence? Beef and goddamn broccoli. God damn it. Oh boy. You ain't missed nothing, Demetria, with the verses. I only made it through like the first three rounds, and after that, I ain't know no more of them songs. They out of my age group. That's the people who graduated in like anywhere from about '06 to about 2012. All them people was getting their life. They was getting their
Probably,
entire life.
probably, because I was trying to figure out, like, okay, well, who wants to fucking see that? Like, I got
Oh,
adult
they was
fathers
up
to
in
deal with.
there. They had over 100,000 people. That's the millennials era. You know what I'm saying? The mid to late millennials.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Calypso is a real ghetto drink. It's just real ghetto.
Oh, you need to
You
try the kiwi lemonade if you got it. If you got access to the kiwi lemonade, go get
Is
one of
that the
those.
green one? I never know the flavor. I know I drink the green. I think the green one is the
Go.
kiwi one.
I think it is the kiwi lemonade.
That's
It
the
is
one I drink. I drink
so.
this one, the green one, and the red one. Them the three that I
Yep.
drink. It's a
It
blue
is
one too.
tart and it is delicious.
Yeah, these ghetto drinks right here. When you start drinking Calypso, those hood drinks, that's just like really being them damn rap snacks she always eating. That's a DMV thing. That
Right.
is because I didn't even know what rap snacks was because we didn't have them in Miami until I went
Look
up there. I
here.
said, "What the fuck is this shit?" That's
I
just
saw
like
those out here.
Florida. It's hard to find Utz chips. They just don't have them in Florida.
It's too
Like
far out.
you really don't have. They have them here in Georgia. But Utz, I didn't know what those were till the first time I went to DC. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yep. Like I had us here and I took them to work and everybody was like, where the hell did you get them potato chips from? It's a different
Yeah.
type of chip. Like,
Now that's the first time I had crab chips. Cause I'm like the fuck, but then I realized, oh, they just sprinkled some fucking Old Bay on this shit and called it
hmm.
crab chips. Oh, bastards! I was mad as hell too. Rap snacks are from Philly. Uh, Listen,
Look,
they might
that's
be
like
from Philly, but the first time I saw them was when I was in DC. Now, who is this? Is this Demetria?
Yep.
Oh boy, I knew it. I knew
so
it.
so
Oh,
check
look.
this out. Here, right? You'll go to the liquor store out here or to somebody's little corner store, little bodega,
Hmm.
and that Calypso drink will be in a pouch or in a bucket full of alcohol. And it's a
That
mixed
makes
drink
sense.
already. It's a mixed drink already. Like you can pick one of them shits up on the way to the beach, get out to the beach and mix it and drop the ice. Like it's sold as like a whole kit
Like
with the ice
these
and
hoes
everything.
make great chasers. I ain't gonna hold you. They make great chasers. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hmm.
Look at Montrez. I love crab chips. I bet.
Hey, El Teddy, guess who is our new chief music arranger at Alabama A&M University?
I heard it was is I heard Hamer was coming.
Yes, Hamer is
Yeah, he
coming
gonna
to
steal all
Huntsville.
y'all money.
No, he ain't.
He
Oh no,
gonna
he.
steal
Oh
all
baby,
y'all
let me wait.
money.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, baby. My university been operating has been operating very well financially since 2009 when President Houdini came, and then when he retired, President Wim. Oh, ain't gonna be no scamming going on up
Mm.
there.
Where all my scamming ass niggas at?
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. That man know who to can play with. Okay, do not
He
play with
stole
us.
all that money from goddamn Southern. If those
Well,
people
guess
don't know
what?
what we
Yeah,
talk about, this is bad stuff. So, Alabama, is that Alabama A&M or Alabama State? Alabama
Alabama
A&M.
A&M.
At Alabama A&M, they just got a new a member of their band staff, but he used to be band director at Southern University. And when he was the head band director at Southern University, he stole like millions of dollars. Like, had a whole trial and everything, and it was a whole big situation. Ended up getting fired, and now they just hired him at Alabama A&M.
Every felon deserves a chance. We are an equal opportunity employer.
So why
But
don't
we
y'all
will
give Chef Don Don a chance? Oh,
Oh Jesus, you went there.
now wait y'all know what? I'm let me go ahead and say this. I feel like a fool because that man played everybody. And you know what? Wanda was right. Wanda Moe was right. She kept calling that man a scammer. She said he ain't doing nothing but scamming and scheming. And Wanda was right. And everybody was calling Wanda crazy and going off on Wanda about talking about Don Dunny. Oh, he ain't no scammer, Wanda. You don't know what you talking about. And
y'all
lo and
supposed to be
behold,
doing like Monique Walker singing "God of a Second Chance," okay?
hey, look, hey, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. He ain't finna be handling no money. Ain't none of that going on. Okay, it's a tight ship and it's a new day at Alabama A&M. Look, we were under financial restraint. El Teddy. When
Mm.
I first went to Alabama A&M, baby, we was in shambles. We had a president. He was a hater of the band, and you could tell because the band was very thin.
Hey,
Um, uh,
Catherine Powell.
John T. Gibson is what messed Alabama A&M up, and then Richard Jennings, a Morehouse man, came and effed it up behind him. So it took a South
Mm.
Carolina State man to come and clean it up, and then a Fort Valley man is now our president. So
Yana, Yana, what is Grippos? I don't know what Grippos are. Is that like chips? Is it juice? I
oh,
don't know what that is.
Grippos is chips. Grippos is
Oh, it's chip.
chips.
I never heard of that. Let me look this up and see what it looked like. Hold on. So
She's Grippos. I heard Grippos and immediately thought Harry Potter, and I like hippogriff. I don't know.
okay, I see the little grippos in the bag and stuff. They got the little football players on it and stuff. This is what I found, y'all. I don't let me share my screen. I ain't never heard of grippos. See? Listen, I'm from Miami, and most stuff don't even make it way down there to Miami. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, so this is grippos. Okay. I never heard this the first time I seen this in my life, y'all. They look like kettle chips.
Uh-huh, they good too. They be at all the hood gas
See
stations
how
and
they got
stuff.
the little football players and stuff on there? Mm. Grip. See, when I think grippos, I'm thinking something way left field. Like, that's a whole nother story. Mm.
We know where your mind going, I'll tell you.
Mm.
Where it always goes to the left,
You
to
know
the left.
me to the goddamn left. But great. Anybody else ate grippo? This is the first time I ever heard of that. Now I've heard of Sobe and Mystics. Those are drinks. I heard of those.
Yeah, I've never had Grippos before. This is my first time hearing about them.
This is my first time hearing about. It must be like a regional thing because Yana is in Kentucky and Demetria is in Alabama. They ain't
They're
that far,
manufactured
so
out of
maybe,
Ohio.
huh?
They're manufactured out of Ohio.
But I never heard of. I never even seen them in the stores down here. Maybe I have, and I ain't pay attention to it. But I don't think I ever
I
seen
don't
them
think I've seen
before.
them neither.
Yana say she gonna send me some. I showed. Do they have salt and vinegar grippos? I like salt and vinegar.
I'm glad I found somebody else who likes salt and vinegar. I feel like the
That's
only person
that's
who
what
likes
I was
I
citrus.
gonna
love
say.
salt and vinegar.
My first go to when I find chips, let me see what the salt and vinegar, or if you like Tom's vinegar and salt.
Those
The
are the
old
best.
the old
Tom,
Tom.
is the
Now
best.
they were the best because they weren't salt and vinegar. They were vinegar and salt.
Yep,
I can't
straight
do salt and
vinegar.
vinegar chips. I can't do salt and vinegar chips. It just the smell throws me off. It's the smell, especially when they smell like heavy vinegar. Like no, I can't do it. It throws my whole taste buds off. I can't even touch them.
Interesting. So a bunch of y'all say y'all never heard of Grippo. I never heard of Grippos. I don't like honey. That's what I don't like, honey barbecue. And it's very few barbecue potato chips I like. I can do
I
if it's
love
like
barbecue
mesquite
chips.
barbecue, I might can do that. But just regular barbecue or honey barbecue, I don't want it. You can have it.
But you don't like the sauce, so that kind of makes sense.
I'm
I was literally about to say that.
depend on if you got light barbecue sauce, I might can do that. I might, but it got to be light. I grew up in a household they didn't even put barbecue sauce on their barbecue because they was like, baby, if you got to reach for barbecue sauce, I ain't grill this shit right. I ain't make my shit right.
Accurate, accurate. Because I didn't really learn how to cook a steak properly until somebody made me cook a steak with just salt and pepper.
Samara says she can't do salt and vinegar chips. See, y'all got to learn. Thank you, Montrez. We love salt and vinegar. Uh huh. Thank you, Catherine.
Y'all
That's
can
black people snacks.
and listen. Y'all can have all the salt and vinegar chips. If I run across salt and vinegar chips, if we ever happen to be out and about together and somebody offers me a bag of salt and vinegar chips, you can have
Now you know who
them.
salt and vinegar is garbage because they don't have enough. I tried the Pringles salt and vinegar years ago, and I was very disappointed. I was like,
It
"This
was
ain't got enough."
trash. It
Yeah,
was
it was
trash.
It didn't have enough vinegar. I was like, "Girl, what the?" You know, if a good salt and vinegar, you be like, that's the good salt and vinegar. They make your whole salivary glands and taste buds go into overload. You be like, that's the good shit right there. Just like a good ginger ale, when it hit the back of your throat, it punched the back of your throat. A good ginger ale. That's what you need. Clear out some of that stuff that done went bad. Praise God. Yeah. So they had this. Y'all ain't missed nothing. If you missed the verse, y'all ain't missed nothing. The only thing that you missed was that goddamn blue whale, as I call him, baby blue, whatever his fucking name is. That bitch was jumping around this. The man got to be a good 400 pounds. The way he was jumping all over the stage, he had a Jesus necklace on, and the Jesus head was the size of my head. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on, I'm gonna find a picture. Give me a second. Uh, 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 hold on. Let me find a
There was a
picture of him
part
from last night.
he was trying to be sexy with the little fingers and tongue and all that, and I was just like, I'm so glad I missed it. But then Bondi played it when she went away from her computer for a second, and we was left with it, and now it's scarred into my brain.
It was horrible. And then
I feel
um
so old because
and
I was
then
like, what
um
is this?
and then you had Pleasure P. He wasn't that much further from Blue Whale. Okay, here's the picture of Blue Whale from last night. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Find y'all a okay. This is a picture of Blue Whale. Now he had several wardrobe changes, right? He had this jacket on. Then he had like a regular
Yo, Teddy, changing clothes in a versus battle.
oh, he was changing clothes, bitch. He was changing
Oh, he
clothes.
thought he was Jay Z.
Oh, he thought he was
Change
real
clothes and
fine.
go.
Hold on.
Oh Lord, him. Oh Lord, G
That
Love.
I told you that damn Jesus that
That's
Jesus
a fool.
was big as my goddamn head. So he had that on. Then he had on a regular red blazer,
And
and
he looked
then
like
he
he
had
had.
on a red fur. I was like,
It's the summertime, sir. He want to pass out, don't he? Don't he?
They all had that red shit on.
yeah, they all like
They had
Pretty
on
Ricky had
like
on
two,
red.
3 piece suits.
I'm glad I didn't watch it. I'm glad I didn't watch. I'm glad I
You
didn't
Now,
ain't
watch
miss
it.
nothing.
now, at one point he got naked. Well, he didn't get naked, but he had on he took his shirt off. I was like, Lord. I was like, Lord Jesus. My Jesus. But Pleasure P, he was big as a house himself, dear God. It was a whole mess, y'all. A
Did you
whole
catch
mess.
when Spectacular finally took off his shirt at the end,
I
or did you
did. It
turn
was
it off
at the
by then?
very end.
The
It was
end,
at
I was like, El Teddy, he been waiting all night for him to take this shirt off, and he ain't do it till
exactly
the very end.
the very end. Cause that dude that done came over by that point. And so it was still on the TV. And so I'm watching it. And I was like, this bastard gonna wait to the fucking end. You raggedy bitch. You I have been waiting for Spectacular to take his clothes off the whole time. He was the only one. I mean, Jay Boog could have took everything off if he wanted to. I'm just well, no, Orion was there too, looking fine as hell too. Like Orion was
There
there
go
too.
yesterday's birthday boy. You better bring your tail up here drinking all that stuff last night like you was
Harold
grown.
still hung over.
There ain't no excuse. Take a shot and come on up here.
Wait, lemon pepper steppers. They had on was a fool with them body child. Pleasure P, his goddamn jacket stopped at his belly button. That's how big he was. He had on
This
this
shit was
short,
extra tailored.
he had on this short jacket, but it stopped at like his belly button. It was a fucking mess. A
Yeah,
fucking mess.
a crop jacket. Where he had on some Lululemon.
Like,
What he
could he
had on some
breathe? You was
Lululemon.
wondering if he could breathe. I don't know. Did he even
I
open
don't
that
know.
jacket all night? That thing
He
stayed
kept it
closed
closed the
all
whole
night
night. Is
long.
that you, Harold? Oh Lord, that might be Harold. He might be too drunk to type his name. Look, who is that?
Not too drunk to type his name.
Oh, that's Gabby. What's going on? I was like, I thought that was Harold. Gabby done came on here and she is a whole sickly person. You all right today, Gabby? I know you over here sick as a dog. You got the flu. Was you over there in San Antonio by the Air Force Base? You found your piece over there by the Air Force Base or something. Mm, that's what we call them hard bottoms. Oh dear God. Oh, okay. He did have on some red boots. Now he looks like Big Red. Not he looked like the Kool-Aid man. How about the Kool-Aid? Because they
Oh,
always
you
had
wait. Is you talking about Big Red from was that Big Red on what was it? Not Pose. What the hell is that damn P Valley?
child. Don't make me lie. I can't remember. Listen, I can't remember what day of the week it is. Y'all want me to remember? P Valley. That was a million years ago. I don't think P
It
Valley
was.
ever coming back.
I don't either. There go Harold. Hey Harold.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, Chuckalisa, rest in peace to Chuckalisa.
Right.
Now I saw a clip on Twitter where Nico Anand would say, "Yeah, season 3 gonna be the best season yet." Da da da. Baby, we don't care no more.
They've been saying that for 3 years now.
I was
We
finna
don't
say
care
I'm no
no
longer
more.
interested. I
Right.
all but forgot the whole plot by this time. I
We'll
think
have to
Diamond got
rewatch all
whatever
of
his name
season
was got
2.
kidnapped. That's all I
Now,
remember.
I'm
And
gonna
Haley
watch it when it
left.
come out, but it's just the fact that we have to rewatch everything to remember what happened.
Exactly.
Right. Had me over here paying for stars, waiting for them to come back out,
And
and I ain't watched
then
nothing else on there.
the main character chick ain't even coming back.
Oh, good, cause she low key couldn't act.
Yeah,
You
Haley
know what?
left. She left town. She got her money and bounced.
She don't
Now
need to
she
come
couldn't
back. She
act.
low key can. She can act
Not
to
you
me.
say she couldn't act.
She good. Well, to me, she good. And
I
and,
just
and but
need old boy to show his meat again. Remember what was that season 1 where he was jacking off and stuff in the
who that white
bed?
boy?
No, the black man.
Oh,
You saw a little murder.
No, not Little Murder. The black man, the lawyer man. The black
Oh,
man
the
who
oh,
one married to
liked
the doctor lady.
yeah, married
yeah.
to the top. Remember he was jacking off on the phone? That was one of my highest rated reviews for that show. When I did my review for that show was
You talking about old boy that liked Haley?
yes.
I forgot
The
about him.
he became the new mayor, or he was the mayor's nephew or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he was the mayor's nephew, or well, play nephew, because I don't even think that was his blood nephew.
Baby,
He
listen.
he raised them or something like that. I don't even think they were blood
Now
related.
the people said that that was a prosthetic and not his actual meat. I don't know. It was great television.
Again, another what's the word I'm looking for? Another example for why old girl couldn't act, because I was not convinced at all
Mm.
by her phone boning with that dude.
Oh, not that she belonged on the Tyler Perry show. Oh dear God.
Low key.
Mm.
She would fit in perfectly.
None of them heifers good. She could go over there on that raggedy ass show. What is it? All the Queens of Men. Eve, y'all talk about not acting. Eva Marcel is a horrible actress.
I have never watched it.
She is horrible. I mean, I
I
seen
don't
just
know
a
if we can
couple
blame it on her
episodes.
acting though.
I only
It's a
seen a couple
Tyler Perry.
episodes of it, but even on other shows or other like movies, she do like little Tubi movies and different things. She'll never do nothing big because she's a horrible. She's not a good actress at all. And when she was over there on Jason Lee calling herself dog walking Christian Keys, which was probably warranted, I want to dog walk her ass for her horrible ass acting. How about that shit?
I liked her on all the
No,
Queen's
that nigga
Men.
Christian Keys, he a little big headed. That's why she was over there dragging him.
Can I drag her for her horrible acting?
Go ahead, LT. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna leave her alone. Y'all like her. Y'all black people love y'all some Eva.
Yeah,
I
I've
ain't really
always
got no
loved Eva.
issues
Actually,
with her.
cause I remember her from American Next Top Model.
I only like Takara that season. I ain't really. Was she on the season with Takara?
Uh huh.
I like Takara. I was mad Takara didn't win. Mm.
Everybody was
Did I miss y'all
mad.
talking about that Tide versus last that Tide versus
You
last
just missed it.
I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it.
You ain't missed nothing. Demetri, I told you ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed
a
nothing.
bunch of a bunch of play out washed up ninjas grinding and dry hump in the air with pot bellies.
I'm not mad at the pot bellies. Niggas get older, they grow, and life happens. Gravity hits and shit.
Yeah, I understand that,
But
but
I needed y'all to
they
keep
trying
y'all
to
vocals
relive their
together.
glory days.
Yeah, they was doing too much. They was doing too much. They what they should have did was came out there and been classy based. You know what I'm saying? They was out there like they was still in their 20s, and
Yeah,
most of y'all are in y'all 40s.
we ain't we hadn't grinded and dry humped the ground in the air like that since 2008.
Now, here's a question for you, for those of y'all that saw this performance. Was it worse than Genuine's last performance?
Well,
I
that
didn't see
that that's a
Genuine's last
hard
performance.
that's a hard feat. Genuine is pretty horrible.
I
Genuine
just
is
want
pretty
to
horrible.
just figured I'd ask.
Genuine in his unk bag real hard. He be up there dance like a drunk uncle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, was it that bad?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Cause well, I'm not gonna say elder because 40 is not old. These are
Oh no, they are absolutely elder millennials. If you are in your 40s, you can absolutely be called an elder millennial.
okay.
45
Well,
above 40, we're zennials. They like we got the best of all the worst. We
okay.
got the
Well,
best of Gen X and the best of the
they are
millennials.
too old to be acting the way they do. I'll say that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible. It was pretty horrible. I ain't
And
gonna
what
hold you.
did Omarion say about Slickum? Because I missed it. I don't think I was paying attention with whatever he said. Because I saw,
He said at one point he was like, "Well, where's Slickum?" And that's when they got mad. He wasn't wrong. Them bitches was saying all kind of shit over there on Pretty Ricky's side.
because I saw the internet dragging him, and they were saying that he went too far. And I was like, what did he say? I must have missed it.
All I heard him say was, "Where's Slickum?" Now, if you said something
They were
else,
saying he was
I
hitting
don't
below
think
the
I'm
belt, and
hearing it.
I didn't hear that.
If he
Like,
said now,
is Slick 'em in like rehab or jail or some shit?
I know he on drugs real bad.
No.
That might be why somebody perceived it as a low blow.
Why? He on drugs. We ain't on drugs. How is
I
that a low blow, bitch? You over there snorting shit.
Nah, whoa, whoa, whoa,
That
whoa,
ain't
whoa,
our
whoa, whoa,
fault.
whoa, 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 whoa. I never said they were right. I'm just telling you how it could be perceived.
He the one over there snorting and sniffing and doing
I
all of
don't
the
even remember
things.
him mentioning anything about Slickum and his drug abuse. So that's why I
I
said,
don't
what did
remember
he
him saying
say?
nothing about the drugs either.
He might
That's why.
not have, but you know, when niggas get drunk, niggas take everything the wrong way.
I mean, to me, Pleasure P was the disrespectful one. Versus had done ended. Now he want to do 3 or 4 songs off his solo album. Bitch, this shit is over. You big bitch. You.
Well, he will. Pleasure was Tank's protege. So when he couldn't perform
He
for,
couldn't have been too much of Tank's protege. Tank still got a body. That bitch over there looking
well, that
like
what Tank said. Tank said that Pleasure is his protege. So um,
and
that
Pleasure has not preserved his voice. He was still all right, but he ain't now Tank can still blow.
some girl some girl was on TikTok saying that Pleasure be funky,
He looked like he be stank. He looked stank. Like Pleasure P looked like if I walk up to him,
and that
mm,
ain't the first time I've heard that either. So
it's
like
gonna give me a
I've heard
pig
women say
pen
that.
from Charlie Brown tees. You know what I'm saying? You know how Pigpen had that little thin layer of dirt and grime and that cloud of
Uh
smoke
huh.
around him. He gives me a Pigpen tee.
That's not the
Mm-hmm.
first time I've heard that. I've heard a couple of women say that Pleasure P be funky at them concerts.
I'm just saying. Cause the only one worth looking at is Spectacular, and that raggedy bitch had the nerve to have his clothes on until the very fucking end. The fuck is your purpose? We don't come to listen. You can't sing. You really can't rap like that. Let's just be clear. You're only here to be eye candy. So do your fucking job. Fucking Pleasure P is the singer. He did his job from start to finish. He was over there singing his heart out. He knew the assignment. Fucking Blue Whale knew
over
his
there
assignment.
singing and
Not Blue
singing,
Whale.
Blue Whale
singing
was
and
out
singing.
there jumping over the stage, being the hype man. That was his
Gyrating
job.
and shaking
He
his balls in everybody's
he
face.
knew exactly what he was supposed to do. Spectacular, you got one job.
Maybe he need a
Eye candy.
detox. Maybe he need a chlorophyll detox. Cause they said P be funky, y'all.
That's what I just said. Yeah,
I keep talking
yeah.
to my sisters. Yeah, they say he be fun. I wonder is it must, funk, or like he's sour smelling.
He looked like he
You
bathed
think he's sour
Well,
once every
smelling?
2 weeks.
Ooh, I bet
He
the baby
bathed with he looked
neck.
like he
Ooh, I bet
bathed
he
with the
stink.
pay
Ooh, I
period.
bet he stink.
according to the girl that I was listening to on TikTok, she said he funk like it's
Wait a minute,
like the
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a goddamn minute. Did you just say that man looked like he bathed every other pay period?
Like he no with the pay period. I ain't gonna give him every other, but I'll say with the pay period. Every 2 weeks he
We're
bathed.
not just gonna glaze past this fact that you said this man takes a bath once every 2 weeks.
that's what that girl said. That's what that girl said. She said he be funky.
Oh my god, dude.
The man
And
bathed
when you
with the
say
pay
somebody
period.
funky, that
Okay, he
gives the
bathed with
impression
the
that
pay period.
they don't shower regularly. That's what that gives to me.
Look, they sent somebody to HR at my job because he was funky.
Not they said white boy. It was a white man, wasn't it?
Yes.
I knew it. You ain't got to tell me.
Yeah. They straight up and down said, like, yo, this dude stinks. HR called him in and said, hey, so there's been a report from your teammates of a foul odor. And they've
No.
all seemed to think it comes from you.
Oh,
That's so embarrassing.
wait. What just happened to Demetria? I just talked all that shit about barbecue, and I just pulled out a bag of Ruffles barbecue smokehouse. These are actually pretty good.
I worked with someone that stunk so bad, and everybody had a complaint about it. But for whatever reason, they wanted to tell me. And I'm like, I don't know what you're telling me for. Tell HR.
That is so embarrassing to get to get
Listen.
sent
So
to
when I was in
HR.
college, right, I got a stank white people story. So when I was in college, it was these two chicks that was they was lesbian. They was lesbians. And so one of them was the stud, one of them was the pillow princess, you know, the film lesbian. The film lesbian was a big bitch. Big, about 380, 400 pounds. About 5'5", 410, somewhere around there. Big, big bitch. Now it's okay for you to be big. I ain't got no problem with you being big. But she used to have an odor. And so we used to tell the stud lesbian who was always clean. Mama was always had a fit on, fresh cut, smell good, and everything. But her girlfriend, that bitch smelled like a bag of onions. Did
Mm-mm.
every time. And I used to tell her, you know your girlfriend stank. And you know them stud lesbians like to fight.
You
She
said it just
always
like
used to be
that.
trying to fight me and shit. Girl, what is you fighting me for? You need to be over there fighting your girlfriend with that soap and water.
Oh my
And
god.
she really tried to fight me. We was
And you know
riding
what I
somewhere.
learned? A
We
lot of
was,
people use the wrong deodorant. They using the wrong deodorant. That's why they musty.
Or
They
they
using the
don't
wrong
they
use
using
thing.
that
deodorant.
old school tussy that your grandma used to keep in her purse.
Look, I
If
know if
you ain't
I
got no
put some
deodorant.
swab under my arm, if I put some swab under my arm in 2.2 seconds, I'm finna be musty as hell. It don't work for me. It does nothing for my
Certain
That
underarms.
deodorants
swab
don't work.
just
I ain't
that
gonna.
just a
It
trash
Look,
won't.
look,
deodorant
I
anyway.
learned as a little girl that my underarms was a little bit more powerful than everybody else's. So for a while, I used to have to wear degrees men, but I wasn't finna be musty because wasn't no nigga finna say I was musty laid up with him.
Listen,
What?
you had on deodorant, and that's
You
all
can
that
say
mattered.
whatever it is you want to about me, but one thing that didn't smell, my breath, my ass, and up under my damn arms and my coochie.
Now, when I was a little boy, I used to sweat a lot under my arms. The only thing that worked for me was Secret. Secret was the only one, and I used to buy the Secret, the Secret deodorant for ladies. That shit used to work for me. Everything else, I was so it just wouldn't work for me. But that goddamn Secret when I was a little boy,
You're
it
not the only
worked.
one. You're not the only one.
I don't like
You are
using
not
gel
alone.
deodorant. I have to use I have to use the other what's it called?
Degree or suave.
No, like gel deodorant. I don't use gel deodorant because
Or
Oh, I
makes me
can't use
sweat up
gel
under my
either.
arm.
I can't use the gel. I have to use the solids. If it's not the white solid,
Yeah,
that's it. That's all.
mhm.
I have to
Yeah,
use that because
like
I that gel deodorant will for sure have you musty.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm telling you, same thing as you. As a kid, I learned real early that speed stick was not my friend, and I needed to
Mm-mm.
hit that damn
Mm-mm. Speed stick is
No
I needed to
trash.
hit
speed
that
stick,
damn
no
Trash.
white guard.
secret on. I needed to hit that secret on the way
That
out the door.
secret,
hmm From a
that
young
secret
kid,
used
I
to
learned
white
that.
back in the
Right.
day. Mm-hmm.
The only thing that ever came close to secret and keeping me deodorized as the same as secret has
Hate
been
you,
degree,
Spicy.
and even then, I'll go back to secret
Yep.
every chance
That
I get.
secret kept you right. Now,
hmm
the most diabolical, I say this all the time, the most diabolical deodorant ever made is that goddamn brute. That brute burns the shit
I
out of
never
you.
use that.
That brute burns your skin. I'm telling
It
you.
does.
It
Does
literally burns.
does
Like you
it
would get
had
a
a
secret and you be like this all day. You
Mm-mm.
can't put your arms
I
down.
use degree.
because it
I
had a
never tried
higher
brute though.
it had a
You
higher alcohol content, bro. You was basically disinfecting yourself.
And
that
Old
shit used
Spice
to
is trash
burn.
too. I don't do Old Spice. That Old Spice is cheap smelling to me. It's
Now,
real
Old Spice
cheap.
now, the today's Old Spice is different from the Old Spice back in the day. Today's Old Spice you might could use. The old school one, mm-mm, mm-mm. That was for white people.
Yeah, okay. It was real cheap smelling to me. I've never liked Old Spice.
I could use it today, but back in the day, nah, that was for white people. Mm-mm. Not Old Spice. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I'll tell you. Do you
Mm-hmm.
remember Aqua Velva?
I do. That was for white people too.
You know when I got introduced to Aqua Velva? Boot camp.
About white people.
Who else was gonna be at boot camp?
Only white people use what they used to use it as aftershave, shaving
Yeah,
cream,
yeah. They
deodorant,
had it like there was the big
cologne. They had
old.
everything aqua velvet. That shit, you know how little
So,
boys today like the Axe body spray.
hmm
Back in the day for white people, it was aqua velvet.
so check
So
this
think
out, right?
of the predecessor of Axe is aqua velvet for white people. Yeah.
So check this out, right? So you know those big old jars that usually have like the pickled eggs in it at the corner store in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
But we had two big ass jars like that on the desk after you were coming out the bathroom in the squad bay. One was filled with alcohol, the other one was filled with aqua velva. You had to get both after you shaved every day.
That's
Ouch.
some real white people shit.
Bro, my face
Was
hurt
toe up. I
after
know
boot
your face
camp.
was toe up. Listen, Fran, I don't know who made Secret, but whoever made Secret is not pH balance for women. It's pH balance for boys going through puberty. Teenage boys. That is what is pH balance for. That secret is made for
Listen,
boys
they s-
going through puberty. I ain't
listen,
gonna
they
hold
say strong enough for a man, but pH balance for a woman.
you.
That has been their slogan for
It
forever.
has.
And
And
that
that
shit
shit has
worked.
been,
Hey,
that's the first thing
People
you
should.
learn as a
secret
little boy.
smell
That
good, but
secret. Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
wish. I wish I could wear that. I wish, but my underarms are way too strong, so no. It's a no for me.
I
But
remember we
everybody
told this
else
little
can wear
girl.
it.
I remember we told this little girl one time because she used to be musty as hell in middle school. I remember
Mhm.
we told her, "Girl, your secret telling on you, bitch.
Your speed stick can't keep up.
Your right guard turned left. Oh,
Right.
girl, because
I
people used
just
to
went
be
to I
Oh
went to
funky."
school
shit.
with the people that descend from, those certain mountains.
Uh huh.
And and I learned that they don't when they if they bathe at night and they get up in the morning, ain't a lick of water hitting them unless it's on their face and their teeth. If
Listen, I know a lot of black
no
people.
ma'am,
They don't take
and
a bath in the
then
morning. If
some
they
of
bathe
them
at
are
night,
bold enough to tell you that they only shower 3 times a week, and they're proud of
I
that.
know
Huh?
some black
Huh?
people. They will tell you if they took a shower before they went to bed, they're not taking a shower in the morning. I know a whole lot of black people tell me that.
At least take a whole bath in the morning.
Listen, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You know,
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
if you take a shower at night, we can at least hit the cracks and crevices in the morning.
Listen, I'm
You're my
from Miami, where you
sweet.
take a shower 2 or 3 times a day. Okay,
Well, it's also
I'm
hot
from Miami.
and it's also hot and humid where you live. Now,
Exactly.
now I can say now up here in the Midwest, if we shower the night before, we can get up and take a little wash up in the morning.
Yeah, you
Cause
take your little bird bath.
yeah, you stand in front of the in
A
the
whole
sink.
bath
Yeah, how
Yeah,
bad?
hold
You stand in
that.
or a
front of the
monkey
sink and you
bath. You
hit the
know they
cracks
call
and
it the monkey bath.
Get them
You
hot
know,
spots.
right the cracks and the
yeah,
crevices.
a good
Hmm
monkey bath.
Hello,
Listen,
people.
hey,
But
hey,
hello, beautiful
Angela,
people.
hey, Uncle Jay. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm from
Daddy.
Miami. And anybody born and raised in Miami will tell you you shower 3 times a day. When you wake up, when you get home from work or school, and then before you go to bed. You have to. And then it might be an extra time if you went
So
out to run
Teddy,
errands and came back home. Hmm. Oh,
I would hate,
anyway,
I would hate to have to sweat that much.
it's a
That would
lot of
stress me out.
it's a lot of sweat, lot of heat, lot of heat, lot of heat. Hmm.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with humidity no more.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. This
Bless it,
lack of humidity in this desert is great.
baby. I hate it when we get rain and stuff here in Michigan. Oh, hate it because we surrounded by all them lakes.
Hmm.
If it decided when to get real humid, baby, we walk outside and it's just sticky as it want to be. Baby, them the days I
Same.
stay. I look, it's super humid today. I could have walked. I shouldn't walk because of my foot injury, but I could have walked to the store and got groceries today. The humidity said
Well,
I'm paying this extra money to get it delivered.
let me tell you how bad it is in Miami. In Miami, when you wake up and they do the morning weather report, when you wake up, the morning news is
Mm-hmm.
on. You do the weather report. They will have the weather report will also report on what your hair is going to be like because of the humidity. They'll give you the hair index as well, not just the heat index, but the hair index. I always remember that being the thing. Tell you, listen, it's a lot of humidity. I hope you ain't out there thinking this hell finna lay flat, because baby, this humidity is for to gather you and get you together, honey. 'Cause they used to do that when I was
Listen,
growing up.
one of the buildings that I used to work in on active duty, we had a civilian in there. She had a natural. We all knew she had a natural, and it was laid down when she came in that building. Bro, the humidity was so high that day. She had a whole blowout by 10.
Ooh.
We saw her at 7, her hair was flat. We saw her at 10 for the next meeting
Baby, listen.
for updates and status. Her
No,
hair, she had a
ma'am.
full blown uh
No.
uh lion mane, like full on
Mm-mm-mm.
blowout.
Mm. Baby,
It was hilarious.
that's why when people go to vacation in Miami, they either got a unit and that ain't even safe, or they getting braids. More often than not, especially for black women, oh, they getting some
Braids.
good braids. Cause baby, they already know. Baby, that
Wigs is
humidity
too
down in
hot.
Miami, yes, it'll gather you, bitch.
Well, it's also because there are very few styles that you can go swimming with that will hold up. Because I couldn't imagine going and getting a whole wig laid. And the ladies trip me out with this, but I'm here for it. They'll get their braid down to get a wig laid, get the wig installed to go to Miami to travel down there, take the wig off to go to the pool the next morning,
No,
and then go
no, that's a waste
reinstall
of
the
money
wig. And
and
I
time.
said, so why not just wear your hair braided? Like why not just get some nice cornrows and get like some beads and some cowrie shells or something put in it? At that point, that's too much work.
Baby, they trying to land them a man, honey. I don't know. Baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't have no problem. I get a low cut every time.
But
My
out there, the
mama
rich
already
white.
know. Low
But no
fade.
shade, no shade. I ain't trying to get a man to actually like be with, or just a man for the weekend. Because no shade, the man for the weekend,
Not the man for the weekend.
the man for the look. We all know hard wig, soft life. No shade. If you just trying to have a man for the weekend,
Hey, sweet pea. Wait, where did Angela go? Wait, what happened?
I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I thought you had just cut off. I said, wait.
No, I was taking a bite of pizza, so I muted for a second.
Oh, okay.
But I was done talking.
I'm a man of the weekend, girl, as well. I'm a man of the weekend. Listen,
Okay.
I just need to know that you fit my size criteria. I'm not trying to, wife you up. You wife me up. Mm-mm. You just need to
Mm.
meet my size criteria.
See,
That's it. That's all.
as a drag queen, I don't have to do all of that. I have to be good when we outside. I have to do all of the things, and whether I'm in drag or not, I still, act. I'm still the same person.
Have
So
you ever been to the palace?
no, but I want to real bad.
Girl, them whores that do drag at the palace. If you ever go to South Beach, even if you're not gay, you got to go to the palace to see the drag shows. The good girls, they will literally start their performance on the beach. Now, the palace, you got Ocean Drive, right? This is Ocean
Hmm.
Drive.
I've
On this
seen it
side of
plenty of
Ocean
times.
Drive is the palace. On the other side of Ocean Drive
The
is the
beach,
beach.
the beach.
Them hoes start their performance across the street on the fucking beach.
Hmm.
And it's a perfect synchronization with the lipstick. They might be doing backflips,
It's crazy.
somersaults through traffic. Cause Ocean Drive is a street and
Hmm.
traffic is coming. Them hoes will literally climb on the top of your car and have no idea who you are and dance and perform still in full synchronization with the song.
Bitch.
Then navigate their way into the palace and finish the song in the goddamn palace. Them hoes be everything. I be like, girl.
Man, I won't
Girl.
lie to you. The first time I saw a video clip like that, I said, "Oh, the people who live here know if you drive through during these days,
Mm-hmm.
your car might get jumped on."
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But my favorite, there's a video of a girl, and she did it the opposite. She started on the inside; it was nice and slow, and she had this big old reveal gown on, and she finished it kick flipping and bucking around in the sand with the sand flying up. I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "You're on the other side of the street. Like, you're not just in the street. You're on the." And like I've seen the videos, we're talking at least 50 feet. We're
You're
talking at least
talking
50 feet from
you're
the
talking
road.
a whole 2-lane highway that is Ocean Drive, a lane going that way, a lane going this way.
Mm-hmm.
And then the beach, before you get to the actual beach, you got about 100 feet of area that's kind of like grassy, a mixture of
Mm-hmm.
grass, a mixture of sand, and then there's a little cobblestone, well, not cobblestone,
It's
but
a it's
seashell
interesting.
wall kind of situation, and then the beach. So when I say they're on the beach, they're on the beach before they even get to the street. You still got 100 feet of about of grass, sand. Then you got the sidewalk. Then you got Ocean Drive. Then you got another sidewalk, and then there's the palace.
Yeah.
Just fucking bullshit.
I had
I think
somebody
that's
tell me what
wrong.
it I had somebody tell me flat out. They were like, "Yo," they're like, "Sis, you only have one number that would actually make it through the whole building. Your music would end before you got to actually perform for the whole place." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, you come down to the palace.
Yeah, you need
You
at
need
least
a
a 10 minute
minimum."
song.
She said, "You need a
10 minutes.
minimum of 7 minutes."
Yeah, you need
She
a
goes,
10 minute song. You need a 10 minute song if
"Yeah,"
you're
and she
gonna do
goes,
the
"In
palace.
seven
Yeah.
minutes." She said, "In 7 minutes, mean you're not really doing a whole lot with all of the space. You just getting a good old walkthrough."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "You need at least a 10 minute." Yeah, she was like 7 minute minimum,
You
but she
need
was
a
like,
10 minute at least.
she said, "Come up with about a 15 minute mix."
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
15 minutes,
Yeah.
bitch.
Mm-hmm. Out there, in all of that heat and humidity, get some. Get some, bitch.
Mm-mm-mm.
Get some. That's why when the Miami girls come on RuPaul's Drag Race, I be like, girl, y'all don't want to, y'all don't want it.
It's funny. You can tell a girl who's been dancing in Florida because they'll dance around and they'll finish the lip sync, and the other girl be winded and sweating, which is cool. Like whatever, if you that's what you used to, like that's just what you. But then Miami girls, baby, they start bucking around. I think the only reason Latrice sweat because she big.
Mm. I thought she was. Wait, where's Latrice from?
South South
She's from
Beach,
the South. No, she's not from Miami.
Orlando.
Latrice Royale.
Yeah,
She's from the South. She's not from
no, she's
Miami.
from Florida. She's not from Miami. She's from Florida, and he's from Orlando.
Okay, I thought she was from somewhere else, like
Mm-mm.
Louisiana. So I don't know why I thought she was from like
Mm-mm.
Louisiana somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. I know too much. I know too many people. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I blame Terrence for that versus last night. I'm Terrence is gonna be to blame. Somebody.
Oh, is that the B2K and
I want Malibu.
Pretty Ricky
We,
last night?
yeah, that's what it
Terrence
was. But you're not
Oh, I
blaming me
didn't
for that
watch
one. No,
it.
sir. No,
At
no,
the
sir.
B2
No, sir.
Gay versus Pretty Ricky show, there were more men in the audience I saw than there were men. I ain't gonna hold you.
Not more men than women. Oh my god.
I would
To
not
be fair,
know because none of
A
my
bunch
friends
of
would actually
punks.
go to that show
I wouldn't know somebody.
because it's
Wait,
no,
am I
no, thank you.
wrong? Did I get that? I know Janae watched. I know Uncle Jay
She
watched.
just said she said yeah.
And
She
were there
said
It
it
not
was.
was.
more men in the audience?
It was
It was
more
a
men
lot
in the
of them.
audience and on the stage than it was women's. Scrappy was up
Hmm.
there scrapping for his life. All that,
Scrappy. Why
I
was
didn't even see
Scrappy there?
Scrappy. I didn't even
all
He
see
that
was
him.
music. He was up
behind
there on that
the Pretty
stage.
Ricky group. Yeah.
He was up
Scrappy
there with
like
Pretty
little
He was up
Ricky.
Scrappy
there.
like put the paws on him.
Yes, little Scrappy
Yeah.
was up there with Pretty
I didn't see
Ricky.
him at all.
Why?
He
I
was
mean,
Yeah.
behind them
I would still
towards the
fuck that
end when
man, but
all
why
the
was he
people was
there?
on it.
When they all
I'm
got
sorry,
on
I would.
All
Y'all
the
I'm
know
people
what
sorry.
was on
well,
stage
Jay,
and he was
you
standing
Okay,
right
you
there.
because you a
fine.
pretzel
Y'all can
last night.
say
That's
what
why
y'all
you ain't
want to
see.
say. Little Scrappy can come right on
No,
over here and
no,
put paws
Jay.
on
Jay,
everything he
that's why
wanted
I
to.
wasn't watching it last night.
I ain't gonna even
Well,
hold you. Little
because I
But
Scrappy.
see,
folded,
this is
I
also
folded
from
somebody else. I folded somebody's son into a pretzel, so I was too
Ah,
busy to be there last night. I'm so sorry I
Angela.
couldn't be there.
Well,
What?
all right then. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, folded somebody's son into a pretzel? Yes,
Look,
those be
Angela,
y'all gonna
shenanigans.
learn that us drag queens don't bottom. Y'all gonna
are
like it.
you? First of
That
all,
is true.
Angela,
That is
are
very
you
true.
first? Or are you a
The
top?
drag queens, they don't fuck off. Them hoes be tops. They don't fuck
Um,
off.
so Jay,
Mm-mm.
it depend. Like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm very much willing to do whatever.
I
But if it's a
saw.
hookup, I don't bottom.
Listen,
I fall.
I
I won't.
it was
And
a
I'll be
friend of
honest. I'll be
mine.
honest. I fall in love too quick. If you hit it too good, I've been and fell in love and started blowing your shit up too much, so I can't do
It's
Oh,
that no
so
girl.
more.
bad. No, I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. I had a friend. It really wasn't a friend. It was an acquaintance, but they wanted to do drag, and so I said, "Well, I know a couple drag queens. I'll introduce them to you." And so, God, this so baby. So I introduced him to my friend. I was a drag queen, right? He said, "Yeah, you want to drag?" I said, and so the drag queen was a friend of mine. She said, "Oh, I know you. I heard about you. I mean, you're a little cute in the face." And then her next line was, "But your dick ain't big enough to be a drag queen, bitch." I said, "Girl, wait, hold on, hold
Dang.
on,
Jeez.
girl." I
Wow.
said, "Wait,
You have to
girl,
be able to
let me
tuck.
exit stage left. I don't want to know."
Tucking is a part of drag, and if you can't tuck, what are we
Oh,
doing?
oh, I
Anyway,
said, "Dear
That made
God."
so much sense. Oh my gosh. But
Mm.
I need my husband to help me pick my job off the floor. Because,
Oh,
wow.
oh, dear God.
I'm just saying.
No, no, I
There's
ain't
a
gonna
reason.
hold you.
There's a reason we tuck. I'm
My
The
just
reason,
bladder
saying.
orgasm.
listen, men who like our trans sisters, or sisters that go in between trans and being, our girls who go in between, living both. The men who go after them are size queens. They're not here for anything. They may be here for the look of a woman, but in sex, they're
They
looking for
want that
dick.
dingaling.
They won't dangle it.
Do
They don't want you to be small. They don't want you to be regular.
I
They're
mean, what's
looking
the
for
point
something.
after that? If
but
you
they
not going, if you ain't gonna have a big one, what's the point?
They looking
but
for it to be large and they be real serious about it too. Y'all
very
can
much
have y'all
so.
pearls clutched if y'all want to.
Well,
That is
here
the
what it
God honest
what
truth.
it comes down to is like, and I guess from one side and from the other side, right? From my side, it's when I'm playing this drag character, everybody is already herring me and feminizing me so hard. There has to be some part of my life where I fully lean into the fact that I'm also a grown ass man. Like there has to be some part of my life where I lean into that.
You better talk your shit, Rodney.
Um, However, typically the type of men that like the drag queens or
They're
the
size
trans
queens
girls, that and or they like to play the masculine role in public
and be
Yeah, but you want to be
submissive.
and
dominated
be
in
extra
the bedroom.
submissive in the
Mm-hmm.
bedroom. Like these are the type of men that be like very much like you wouldn't even know that
Mm-hmm.
they don't you wouldn't even know they're like men. Maybe if they open their mouth and they start talking a little too much, but if you just see them walking down wherever,
Like
walking
Arthur,
down the street,
when
walking
you
down to the
walking
casino,
down the street,
They
baby, you
want
would
to.
never know. You would never know.
These are the type of men that want to be throttled. They want to be tied up. They want you to pee on them. They want you to dog
Uh-uh.
them out. They want all of it.
I don't know nothing about no golden showers.
All of it. These
Not the
men,
R. Kelly treatment.
baby, they want it all. Baby, if they're going down that way, when they get with their wives, girlfriends, or whatever, their XX chromosome mate that they're with, they know what they're getting into. And they know what their job is. But baby, when they cross that street and decide they're coming over here to the Rainbow Coalition
They want to play
compound,
around. They
yeah,
want to play
because they can
around.
be free when it comes to another man.
baby,
They
they
can
don't want
They
no
go
can
that
part
try.
of that.
body,
They can try
they can
everything else.
explore everything. They can't do that with a woman.
Yeah,
Women are
most of
so judgmental when it comes to sex.
you know what's crazy? A lot of people who go after drag queens are big old wannabe bottoms.
But you know what's so interesting? And I think we're going and this is part of our conversation on the Pride Month panel on Sunday. Shout out to the Pride Month panel coming on Sunday.
Shout out to the panel.
what is what people don't realize is, as hard as it is for the members of the LGBTQ plus community to live in the black community with the hyper masculine energy. It is actually the same way for straight men.
Yeah,
They actually, and
yeah,
I don't want to paint a
exactly
broad
how it
stroke for
works.
everyone, but having to live up to those expectations and never have moments where they can be vulnerable or they can
Yeah.
reach into the fact that every male has estrogen flowing through their body as well. Before a woman castigates them and says that they're a punk, a sissy, and they ain't the man they want,
Ooh.
what that translates to, if they never fully get in tune with the fullness of a man, which means all men have a feminine aspect to them because
On
they have
some
estrogen in
level.
their body. What ends up
I'll tell
happening
you,
is
say the
it it
beginning
it
part of that
it
again. I missed it.
it displays itself, or they act out in when they will do things like I said, cross the street and come over to the LGBTQ plus community. They want it all. They're going way past what even us over here in the Rainbow Coalition compound. We
Mm-hmm.
even be clutching our pearls like, oh, you want all
You want to
that?
try all of that?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Man, I'll
What
tell
I
you
was
ain't never
saying,
lied.
Terrence, is there's a lot of emphasis based on the effects of that the black community, being raised in the black community, has on LGBTQ plus people, especially black gay men, but black straight men are often the victims of the undue pressure it is to be a black man within the black community,
Mm-hmm.
and not being able to understand that every female has testosterone in them, and consequently every male has estrogen in them, and
El Teddy.
so they don't.
El Teddy, I'll tell you this. I had a show I did. It was not this year, last year. It was a Juneteenth show that I was
Hmm.
hosting. And because that's something that I also recognize, and so I did this thing. End up making two grown men cry because what I did was I pulled all of the women
Hey,
up.
MBN. Hey, Shay.
Hey, I brought all the women up to the front of the stage and I said, "Ladies, I need y'all to do something for me. I need y'all to help these brothers hear something they ain't never heard before." And I had them repeat after me, and I said, "Brothers, I see you in every part of you, in every way that you show up. If you sad, if you happy, if you angry, everything you going through is fine. I'm not mad at you for it. I see you. I'm here with you, and you can have your feelings with me because I got your back." And a couple of grown men in there just lost it because they straight up was like, "I've never heard women just say to me like, we cool, like we got it. Whatever you dealing with, I got your back." And I'm just like, yeah, okay, we got to do this more often.
Hey, cross country cruiser.
I absolutely do it both ways because I absolutely force all of the butch queens to stand up and look at all of the sisters in the community and say, "Sister, I'm gonna protect you against any and everybody." But now I just do both ways at the show because I realize the men also need to be told we good too. Like we can do all the things and feel all the feelings, whatever the fuck you dealing
Yeah,
with.
yeah. Because growing up, I'll even use my own relationship in high school as an example. So, did marry my high school sweetheart, and at one point in time, we broke up, and I cried. Right, I was in my room, I was crying. Mom came in the room and she said, "We." She said, "Are you crying?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why?" I was like, "Me and Janae broke up," and she said, "Suck it up, figure out what you're gonna do." Close the door, walked out, closed the door. I was like, "What just happened? What
Exactly.
just happened?" I don't.
Right.
This is my first time dealing with heartbreak in my life. Like I am lost, and I didn't have I had nobody to talk to about it. Like you can't really talk to your friends about it because they don't understand the fucking thing because they've never been through this before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so for like, and it's just the first time. I think this is the first time she might even be hearing this. So for like 2 years, I just wilded the fuck out. I I just wild the
You
fuck out for
find
2 years.
ways
And
to, emote that sometimes are harmful because you don't have any other way to emote, and the way that people expect black men to emote
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes is very harmful
Well,
for them and for the people around them even.
it is like between growing up and then joining the Marine Corps, bro, I had to work so much shit out of therapy. My therapist made a nice chunk of change off of me.
And
But I'm
that's a whole nother conversation. The fact that, black people still feel like they shouldn't be going to therapy, like that's white
crazy.
people stuff.
please,
It's the
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you
craziest shit
this.
in the world.
It is. It really is because here's the reality of all of this shit. This is the first time any of us are doing this life that we are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we do have people in our life who have gone down a similar path, but nobody has ever walked the path that you're walking. This is you are literally the first person putting putting foot in these steps that you're taking through your life every day. And you got people who taken parallel steps, but they've never walked in your life, so they'll never be able to feel exactly what you feel. But if you don't have a place where you can go and emote and feel safe, bro, you are a walking time bomb walking
Yeah.
around. And I'm telling you that
Mm.
from fucking experience.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
As black people, we deal with a lot of rage that, in the immortal words
Every
of James Baldwin, to live as a black person in America is to live with constant rage, understanding that what we've gone through, not just as being black people in this country, but then the extra responsibilities and the extra pressures that comes just from being in the black community that consequently and ironically are coming from the white community, because
Mm-hmm.
coming from mother Africa, it was a whole different way of thinking and way of life. There
mhm,
weren't all of
gender
these
norms, these
these things
societal
that
Even
are
norms.
emotional, even
put
down to
on us from
emotional
the people.
expression was,
European culture
yeah.
wasn't on us
Because I mean,
when
even
we
if
were
you
in
look at
Africa.
music, even if you look at like African music, emotional expression was a part of music in terms of the what song you might play. If you feeling, angry and warlike, or you got war coming, you play a song called Dunumba. If you want to celebrate, you're gonna play Manjani. If you got, you excited because your wife is about to have a kid, you play Linjin. Like it was a bunch of different stuff to express these things, and I feel like the colonization,
I'll
We lost it.
give
We
you a
lost a
it
lot of
took
perfect.
culture.
it took
You're
a
right.
lot of
We
it.
did.
Hey, little baby, I think the
We got
perfect
stripped of, my wife
example.
just said it the best. We got stripped of a lot of culture during colonization.
I'll
Hmm.
say the perfect example of the remnants of imperialism and Western civilization is the way we see African countries making all of these laws and coming at the LGBTQ plus community, when the LGBTQ plus community was a part of African culture since the dawn of civilization,
Man,
Hmm.
talk about
always a
it.
part of it. And Western civilization and the influx of Christianity and all of that stuff that came in with Western civilization and the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, that is why there's this hyper sensitivity to the LGBTQ plus
Okay.
community and so forth, and they're making these draconian laws, which ironically now seems way too beyond the pale for most of Western civilization, but it all stems from them.
And what's crazy is if you look at most civilizations, like most ancient civilizations, they take people who are we say LGBT, but trans or two spirit, whatever you want to call it.
They say they're
Every
close to the God, the
the
deity. They
every
always say they're
single
closest to the
community,
deity.
every civilization used to revere these people in the
Hmm.
idea that they understood both natures, the feminine and the masculine, and that they
Hey,
could
Jay
embody
Parrish.
it. and the idea of being able to embody so much at one time in so many other civilizations except Christianity was revered as you
Hmm.
having a level of knowledge and a level of grace or blessing above the others. And then you get to Christianity and these white men and they was like, "No, we don't like it."
The crazy thing is that if you look far enough back in their culture, the men were fucking the men anyway.
Yep,
Well,
sure
The
were.
talk
men were
about it.
fucking the boys anyway.
And
Let's talk
And
about it. Like let's talk about Rome,
make the
right?
distinction that we're talking about Western Christianity and not
Western.
Christianity in itself.
That's true.
We're talking
Western
Yeah.
about the
Christianity.
Americanized Western version of Christianity that started
Well,
in
not just Americans. I'll go back to the
well,
Holy See of
Western
Uh-huh.
Rome.
period.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
modern Rome, not ancient Rome.
Right,
Modern Rome.
Modern
modern
Christianity.
Modern
Christianity.
Rome, not
Modern
ancient Rome.
Christianity that
Yeah.
began to demonize the Libiquita community as it has. It is these raggedy ass white men and they raggedy ass mammies that
Well,
is
I
the
think
reason
part of
why
it
the
is
shit is
too.
what it is now.
Part of it is too. It is the rejection of most of the ancient or indigenous hierarchy.
Well,
In most indigenous societies, and even if you look to the animal kingdom, animals, even insects, animal kingdoms, in most indigenous societies, the females, the women are the ones who are the heads
they run
of
it.
the
And
operation.
it still presents
And
It
like that for a
operates on a
number of
matriarchal
they are
society,
the
and that's
ones
the way
that
that you
are the
stay
leaders.
safe.
shout out to the hyenas.
And what happens is because Western civilization brought into this patriarchal society, the reason that there is this castigation of the LGBTQ plus community, because in their estimation, it diminishes the male patriarchal
Yeah, well,
head and leadership because nobody, especially their transphobia in their mind is them saying, I can't believe that anyone would, in their mind, choose to not be male and choose to be female, or for gay men, I can't believe that any man would choose not to be the leader, dominant, and beating everybody else into submission and choose to allow himself to be
right.
penetrated and all of that stuff because that's a threat to their masculine. Like all of these things go, even though sex for them is the example or the manifestation of all of this, but it all goes back to their level of thinking and their patriarchal society that they've been affixed to their brains.
Also, hi, little baby.
She on mute, little
Hey
baby.
y'all.
Hey,
Oh.
but I will say this before I like, because I want to hear what little baby thinks. It is preposterous to me that we actually took the people, the those of our species who actually do the life bringing, who carry the lives and bring the new lives in and nurture them in their own bodies. It is insane to me that we really tried to tell those people that they are less than anybody else. Cause like if they choose, if the women choose to stop having sex with the men, it's a wrap. It's over.
I was like,
And we can
so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm
and
gonna
the
add to that real quick as a straight male. Hey,
sure.
yeah, the amount of testosterone that would be flowing through the streets as it poured out of
Whew.
our fucking bodies would be ridiculous. And the amount of fights, like who just posted that? DPG just posted like that. What just happened at that casino last night? That would be the norm. That would be the norm. Just to add some more to that. I'm gonna be quiet now.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, I would love to hear my lady's perspective on this, but as men, we all understand, and just to go counter to what I said earlier, we all understand the inherent instinctual need as men to release and procreate. Doesn't mean we always procreate when we release, but understanding that to the point where, and I think that people don't understand. I think it takes. I heard a trans man say this. I heard a trans man did a whole. I has a YouTube channel. I follow them on YouTube. I subscribe to them on YouTube, and he said it wasn't until I started taking hormones, testosterone, that I understood men and what y'all go through. He was like, oh my God, I need sex all the time. And when I get there, you can't take my mind off of it. I can't say no. And I was like, and you still have all your female parts.
Good, both of
Imagine
them.
having male parts where
Okay.
if physiology tells you your body will borrow blood from your brain. Parts of your brain stops functioning when you get completely erect because it escapes your brain and goes to your male member in order to allow you to have sex because the other parts of the body needs the blood because the act of having sex involves a lot of muscles, involves a lot of, you know what I'm saying, blood flow and muscles. So the only place they have to borrow blood from in the body at that time is the brain and the and some of the, you know,
Wow.
functioning parts of the brain, frontal lobe and stuff like that. Blood literally leaves that place and you don't have, you know, oftentimes have the
That's
full
why women don't
capability and
I
use
understand
just
of
say
it.
how
we're stupider
men
if we're
how men can just be so horny that they go and fuck and
Yep.
not think. Well,
Not think about
you let them
anything.
think.
But there are women like that too, though, and but those women are called whores, but the men aren't.
I mean,
Oh, you
unfortunately, you're
crazy.
right. Now, I personally call them all whores, but I
Oh, you
also,
crazy.
but I also support all whores. Like,
I'm
if
a
that's what you
whore, so
want to
I
do,
support all
if that's
whores.
what you want to
I
do, and you
support
out there being,
all whorism. Do what you want to
who
do,
brushing their
honey.
Yeah,
teeth
I'm okay
though?
with
Suck
it.
all the dick you want.
That
Fuck
was me.
all
I'm
the
sorry.
dick you
That's
want.
okay. I
Eat
mean,
all
I'm here. Look,
the ass and pussy.
I love a hygienic friend. I was like, oh, I hear it. I ain't mad at you. I mean, but shout out to the
I mean, because
whores. Do your
you
big
know,
one. Be
all of those
safe.
men. You don't want to know why all of the men who claim that they're abstinent, that, you know, like the people that be in the monks and stuff that, you know, do their religious things and the priests and stuff that are supposed to be abstinent. You know why that never works? You know why they always inherently end up doing stuff and you find out later? Because if you don't, guess what's going to happen? Your body as a man is going to say, fuck around if you want to. It's coming out. whether or not you whether or not you agree for this to come out, sir, it's coming out.
Hmm.
You finna wake up to a very sticky situation.
Okay.
Whether or not you want to, you ain't did nothing. All you did was go to sleep. But baby, when you wake up, it will the
Your
What
body,
mind,
is a little prayer for you?
your mind drifted into all the things that you enjoy.
your body is gonna say, I don't give a shit how you feel.
Or you're
I
gonna be
got
stressed as
shit to
hell.
do. We
Hmm.
can't keep all this up in us.
Okay.
It's gonna come out.
Coming is a man's period. It has to happen.
It has to happen. And if a man tells you that I heard somebody say, "Oh, I've been abstinent for 3 years. I haven't had sex, and I ain't even jacked off." And
Oh,
and
yeah.
and, and then added to that, and ain't nothing never happened to me. I ain't never had a wet dream. I said, "You're lying."
Lying.
You a damn lie.
Physiologically, your body can't handle that. Do you know seminal vesicles every 22 hours replenish themselves? So the next seminal vesicle, the shit every 22 hours, your body produces another another batch of seminal vesicles so as to reproduce every 22 hours for a man. And you talk about going years. That's why if you decide I ain't doing nothing, your body gonna say, okay, you ain't got to do a fuck thing. We got you. Don't worry
But
about it.
I
We
have
got
to
it.
let because it has to go somewhere.
Has to
Otherwise,
go somewhere.
you'll get sick and you'll start having complications if it did not exit itself for you. Hence the same reason, no shade, the same reason women have menstrual cycles, because the body says these things have to go somewhere at some point. So if we prepare it for for uh, 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 for reproduction, and then that does not take place, it has to go somewhere.
It has to go somewhere. Got to come out of you. So at some point.
Although,
Hmm.
see what, by the way, see what I'm saying. I did see what you posted earlier, and I'm for it. I hate that that's a truth, but you didn't tell a lie, and I hate that, and I think it's disgusting and vile and horrific. But if we could get away with a world where, if that wasn't a thing, exactly what Terrence said earlier, it would, baby, the whole world would turn into Bad Boys.
Hey, Miss Cookie.
It would turn into Bad Boys Club immediately all over the world. Just fights for no reason.
Let me tell you, either that or you'll have a lot more people in the Rainbow Coalition
I was just
compound.
about to say, or
They
they'll
may
be
not be in the main compound with us. They might be in that back in the backwoods over in the back over in the backyard way in those in that wooded
it would
area.
give. I'm not into this, but I
You
need
know,
some.
yeah. In that wooded area where there's a
Mm-hmm.
log cabin back there in the woods, and there's a bunker underneath with back gate
Yep.
access for the DL people. It'll all be better, but
Oh,
they'll be over here. Hey, Antonio.
quickly.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm. You ain't wrong.
I'm just saying.
Hell, that's why half of them be over knocking our way in the first place. Is because they can't get it from the ones that they want, and so they come knocking at our doors.
And but even now on the other side, but that's also why you see people in the Rainbow Coalition compound. And now this is gonna come out real controversial. Who always talk about I only sleep with straight men.
That's so disgusting. That's so weird. Any man who says that and does that, I want you to know, I think you're weird. I think you are a hindrance to the community. I think the entire aspect of that is also false, because if those people want to sleep with you, they're not straight.
They're not.
Now, if those people are willing to sleep with you after an extreme amount of, things have been satisfied, then you found somebody in their desperation. And are you really excited about catching somebody in their most desperate moment? Because no.
Again, if you tell me now this gonna come out harsh, I was in the clouds for most of Really B's live. Like a T.S. Madison who said, I sleep with men who identify as straight. They may lie to themselves and lie to you and say they identify as straight. But let's be clear, T.S. Madison, when you over there with 9.5, 10 inches between you, between your legs, and they're sleeping with you, this is gonna come out harsh. Newsflash, those people aren't straight.
Well, to be fair about what she said, though, she didn't say that they actually are straight. She said that's how they identify.
That no, that's what I'm saying. They identify as straight, but
Right.
but again, a lot of people there's a huge segment of the population in the Rainbow Coalition compound and out of the Rainbow Coalition compound who tell you this is what they identify with, but they're only telling you that's what they identify with because they are trying to subject themselves either one to a societal norm or because they are outside of the societal norms, are going with what they think the societal norms will project
Allow.
on
That's
them.
fair.
Yeah, because I don't. You can tell me hell. Rachel Dolezal. If you ask her, she'll tell you she's black.
Jesus.
Does that mean she's
Jesus.
black?
Of all people, I didn't expect to hear of her. My
I
God.
know. And that comes out
I
harsh.
mean, you're not wrong.
If, for example, or like what's in what's the little lesbian rapper name? Uh, uh, um, that
The brat.
no, the one who says she only sleep with straight women.
Young and May.
Young and
Younger
May.
man, never did it. Younger man, ma'am,
You don't sleep with
ma'am.
straight women. You might sleep with people who just started having sex with women for the first time.
At the moment that you pull your pants down and they see a cooter, baby, and they're willing to explore having sex with you, by definition,
They go
that is
straight.
not a straight woman.
No.
It's not. And that's denotative. Now you can use connotative all you want to, but denotative. Let's shout out to our library words for today. Denotatively, that's not a straight woman.
I mean, she could at least identify as questioning, but it's not straight. Now, after the experience, she could be like, "Yeah, that shit was terrible. I don't want to do that ever again, and I'm strictly dickly." Yeah, now you're straight. But while you're having, I told one person this because he was like, "Don't get crazy. I'm straight," and I said, "I'm so sorry, y'all," but I said, "Sir, your dick was just in my." I said, "My dick was just in your mouth. There's no world where you can call yourself straight. At least not right now. Save that for later tonight. Later tonight, you can call that all you want to, but don't say that while we're in the bed together, because that's weird."
Especially,
Child, I just let these niggas talk. Do what you gonna do and move
oh,
on.
I
oh,
mean, also
I don't
yes,
be
because
doing
if I don't care about you
all
that
that
much,
correcting. Listen, if you think you straight, be straight, honey.
have at
Okay,
it.
straight. Put this dick in me. Bye.
oh.
Okay. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you, Uncle Jay. It be like that sometimes. Like, oh,
That's it. That's all.
that's how
I
you
am not here
identify.
to
Sure.
educate, pontificate, or articulate to who you need to be or desire to be.
Honestly, all I need you to
You
be
in here
is
I
for one
legit
thing
well.
and
just
one thing
hollered.
only.
All you need to
I'm
be is
not doing
Angela
this with y'all.
sexual. I don't need you to be gay. I don't need you to be bi. I just need you to be interested in me while we fucking.
I just need the blood to flow into your
Properly, and
nether
it need to stay
regions
up. That's it. That's all.
properly. That's it. That's all.
We
It's,
grown. Is we having a fun time today? Because I might not even see you again tomorrow.
we are
Like I.
not in sexual orientation 101.
Okay. If we're already at the point where you're in my bedroom, I'm really not questioning too hard what sexual orientation you claim because I don't care what
Even
you
though I
claim.
had this
I've heard
man,
that. I've had niggas say, "Oh, you know I'm straight." Okay, nigga.
Okay, sure.
no, no, no. I had this man
Me
about a
too.
year and a half ago. We were doing the do. And so after one point of doing the do, I was sitting at home. He was like, man, I think we should just, we should just kick it and be a little more. But I'm still straight. But
Chop.
I just like to do what I need to do.
Who the
You
internet?
know, wait, what? What are you talking about? You still at that point, because in my life I'm too old to deal with the straight. I don't even deal with the straights. At the moment that they tell me, "Oh, I'm straight," baby, we're not doing nothing. I'm not looking for y'all. I'm not. Not looking for y'all. Nope. I had a type of time at all. Cause you telling me you straight, you that means you probably got a wife, girlfriend, baby mama, or something going on, and I hate to fuck that bitch up. Cause if she come
Uh,
to my house with the fuck shit, I'm gonna fuck her ass up. I'm just gonna tell you now.
well,
Now,
I ain't
AJ,
gonna even hold you.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't opposed to a
I'm
white
gonna
girl.
fuck her up.
You can have them. That's fine.
Don't even come my way.
no, you can't have all of that if you're trying to take me out and you trying to like
When,
hang out
when
and be
what
more.
we going out
It,
for?
if you trying, no, no, no. What El Teddy was talking about, that person wanted to
You
be
talking about
more
trying
than
to be in a
just.
relationship?
No, no, no. He was
Yeah,
talking about more than just fuck buddy.
right.
If we just
If
knocking
we just
boots.
fuck it, okay. But he wanted to do more than just fuck, like,
He wanted to
hang
make you his
out
boo.
and all of this, that, and the third, and but
No,
Oh,
but
child,
I'm
please.
still straight.
no.
Well, no,
No,
but see, here's the
what?
thing. Them are niggas that you trick on. That's the one. That's what you do with that.
No, no,
Okay.
no. I don't want no
Yeah, we can
parts
go
of you.
out, and you gonna take me to all the steak dinners and lobsters that that you can afford. You gonna give me all the bags, wallets, jewelry, and shoes that I want. That's what you. Them niggas is good for tricking.
I don't need a trick because I have my own money and
I
I
know
have my
you rich
own
and
shit.
fancy, but it's
And
better to
baby,
spend
I
up
don't
for
need.
money. It's more fun.
I mean, you're not wrong. It
No, no,
is
no.
fun.
Until his wife and or girlfriend comes knocking on my door and I fuck that bitch up and the
That's all
neighbors
right.
call and my neighbors will call the police and I go to jail.
Oh,
Because
see,
I'm
I
telling you
tell
right
her.
now, I'm gonna fuck that bitch up. If she
You
come to
you
my
in
house with the
Georgia
fuck
and you
shit,
from Florida.
I'm gonna
Both of
fuck
them
her
states
up.
got to stand your ground.
Right. See,
No,
I
they
wouldn't
gonna
I'm
even
take
finna
be
me
say
to
if
mad.
she
jail
come to your
first.
house, she gonna go to jail.
No, because my
But
thing is,
before,
if me and him gotten to the point that it's gotten so serious that you feel the need to pull up, you can pull up to my house. I'm gonna look you dead in your face and go, "It took you this long to figure this out, sis.
Well,
Let
no,
me help.
the
Let me
whore
help
in
you
me
get
is
your
gonna
game
say, "Girl,
on."
he in the
in my
bedroom
younger
doing
days, when I was in my 20s, that shit was fun. Cause
doing doing."
I had several girls that would roll up and be like, I heard he fucking you. Is bitch, and every time you kiss him, my cum is still on your lips, bitch.
You
I would tell a
welcome.
bitch like that and be
You're
like, "You want to
welcome.
fight, bitch?" Because I'm calling the police whore. I would want to get into it with him because it was a badge of honor back then. I was in my 20s. I was just,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
But now, girl, I'm too old for that, girl. Girl,
Mm-mm,
I
yeah.
had that
for
type of
sure.
guy. In my
You
20s,
right. You
bitch,
right.
you ain't want it. In my 20s, oh, you would have got everything. Now, girl, I had
Now
that type
you're a
of
little
guy.
seasoned.
Girl, I got positions and titles at my goddamn job. I can't be
That's
doing all
true.
this fuck shit
All
with
this
you.
fighting. Y'all saw the girl
Baby,
that
I
stole
can't
a
do all
damn
the
trash
carrying
can in New
on.
York. She done got
Girl,
fired from her good job at J.P. Morgan.
Okay, for
okay.
stealing the trash
Girl, I'm a
cans.
whole
Let's talk about
credential
things we
holder.
shouldn't be doing as adults.
Okay.
I just
Losing
Baby,
a
don't
I am a
understand.
six-figure job
credential
for a trash
holder.
can?
For a trash can, that's
Her
That's
three
crazy.
hundred thousand
stupid.
dollar job.
She could have
Yo,
bought
that
16 of them
stink
trash
ass
cans.
trash can. That stink ass trash
She could
can.
have
They
bought a
was
new
selling the
one
trash
for
can for
herself.
$158. She could have bought a new one.
She could have just bought one.
What she could have bought was a date with the personal trainer, plastic surgery, or something for that three hundred
Oh my
thousand dollar
goodness.
job. Because Mama was larger than child. Did you see her body as she walked away proudly? Let me show you.
Child. They got a
My
photo of her on the subway, honey.
my God.
Proud.
She needed
Mm,
something to add on to her house. There's another wing of her house that she just had to pick it up
Let
and
Oh,
that
take it
lady
home.
let that lady be
now
a
it
clear
shows out to
a
be another wing
clear
now.
indicator that money do not buy happiness, because that lady was willing to risk it all over a trash can. Even with that good job she got, she was excited to do a little risk, a little runaway, a little thievery, just to get
Willing
away
to
with a
risk it
trash
all,
can.
honey. She did
Because her
risk it
job,
all.
because that $300,000 job was so unfulfilling that she ain't had no excitement in her life. So let's be clear: having a good paying job may not bring you everything you need. That's why you need to have friends
but
and you
why
need
do
to
I
have a
need a,
life.
And it
even that notwithstanding,
But
I
why
don't
was
want a
the trash can?
dirty ass trash
Cause she ain't
can
got no
thank you.
in
It
her
friends.
wasn't
fucking
even
Cause
house.
she
an
ain't
empty
got no
trash can.
friends.
She had to
That's the
empty
biggest
that
thing.
trash can
She
of its dirty contents and
mm-mm.
then carried it home.
She ain't got no good friends to like do no stupid, like safe but stupid shit with. Like she need good friends to go out and make some questionable decisions, but not job threatening decisions. So you can enjoy the little adrenaline rush here or there. She need a roller coaster friend.
I
She had one of
cannot.
those, and I bet you she suggested so much stupid shit that that friend was like, "You was too much for me. Get away from me with this, Apollo."
Bitch, you too wild, even for me.
Maybe. Cause I just can't imagine like you really, of all the things to do, you took the trash can. We don't take trash cans. Still okay, first of all, if you're gonna take something out the road, don't take the trash can. Take the pylons, take a pylon. Take one that's signed. I may or may not have four in my apartment right now from different events. Take a pylon. They're not gonna come after you for no pylons, but you take them trash cans, the city gonna come after you. I'm just saying.
You better teach us, mother.
I, look, I have four pylons. I know exactly what events they came for.
Child, I don't even know what a damn pylon is.
It's a little orange like triangle thing that they put in the roads to keep you
The
from
road
going
cone.
places. The road
The
The road
cones.
cone.
Oh,
cones.
come.
Yeah.
Child, you can get them from Home Depot.
You can, but I have ones from events that I went to.
And
That's
that's
why
why
they
they
don't
don't
come
come
out.
after you for it.
That's why they don't come after you for it though. Because the trash cans they gotta get specially ordered. Like you can't
Well,
like just
especially the
buy
next
those.
one, that was specially made. Like,
Exactly.
bitch.
Like you
I'm
can't
gonna
just.
tell you
Matter of
how
fact,
they
they
made that.
selling
I'm
them.
hold on.
Oh, they
We're
spray
not gonna
painted
put 20
that.
on that. Somebody spray paint. Somebody in public works got paid
Down,
overtime to spray all of them fucking trash cans the exact same.
Not the spray
down.
So
painted.
You're wrong.
Oh
so
yeah,
let's
with
be real. Have you them New York them NYC trash cans is basically a flat metal bottom, flat steel metal
That's
bottom,
them same
a
trash
steel
cans we
case,
had in
and a
middle school
steel
and high
ring, and it's
school.
all welded. they
It's
make
the
them shits
same
in
trash
house.
cans from middle school and high
Mm-hmm.
school because they
Yeah,
knew our asses was gonna tear some shit up. So we needed shit made out of fucking metal
Yup.
because
listen. Them the
and they
same
spray
trash
painted
cans that
that
we
shit.
had. Them same trash cans we had in Marcy Projects. The only difference is the trash can wasn't actually chained to something. The trash cans in Marcy, the shit was chained to the damn gate.
Yeah, yeah, you what they would chain that shit down.
Did
Yeah, it
wood
would.
all in the hood. 'Cause they would
Hmm.
do that in Detroit too.
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna say
think that's
any
in all
place
the
where they
projects.
feel like someone's gonna take it, they gonna chain it
Hmm.
down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know why this, they fined her to New York City, but if y'all really wanted it to stay, y'all should have, did like everybody else, chain that bitch down.
Chain
The fuck? Y'all knew what y'all was dealing with. Y'all know y'all got animals up there in New York City. They're fucking animals up there.
Now, on the
Fucking
other side
animals.
of it, I will say this: JP Morgan, you live in a city that has probably the most pride for it. Like, not y'all, but that lady live in a city that probably has the most pride in its own city of all the cities in the damn state. New York people are so proud of being in New York. It's actually maybe almost a mental illness. New York people don't come for me. Um, it is crazy to me that y'all really got that mad at that lady over a trash can if she was doing her job properly just because she got baby it was the weekend that they won for the first time in 50 plus years. Of course people was outside wilding and cutting up and carrying on. Can
Let me
we
tell you
please
something.
not act like this was not
This is
expected?
New York City. I fully expect that at some point David Attenborough is gonna be doing a voiceover narration of what the fuck is going on because them bitches are in the fucking animal kingdom over there. Okay, shout out to David Attenborough because they're
Easy
fucking
on my
animals in
city.
fucking New York City. Okay,
Easy on my cities. No, to be real, like the only reason she got fired is because she was videotaped and identified as a JP Morgan exec, somebody in their almost not in their C-suite, but on their executive wing.
Yeah.
So that's why they got fired. And you
Mama
gotta
was pulling in more
once you
than
get
six
to
figures.
certain salaries and certain positions in some of these companies,
You can't do everything.
you sign a morality clause, and the second they get anything on you, they can fire you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I understand
That's probably
why.
and that's what happened there.
I
But no,
understand
I agree
why.
with
It
you.
just
I agree
sucks.
with you 100%. Like come on, like it's a trash can. Pay the fine, let her keep her job. But once you sign that morality clause, shit, that's a
I
wrap.
mean, quiet as cat. I get it because I work for one of the big three in the low level customer assistance, and it's the same thing for us. If I get in trouble and somebody can link me back to that company somehow, some way, it's a wrap. I'm immediately fired.
Yep.
Like if one of my
Yep.
customers, if I get in trouble and it gets on the news, and one of my customers posts online like, "Hey, I know him from such and such," immediately fired.
I
Yep.
had to disclose to my HR department, hey, I have this, YouTube platform. Just want you to know, y'all can go over there and watch. I say a lot of stuff involving politics. Don't just know that. So my employer knows, and I'm director level, and my employer knows. Hey, he got this going on. And she told me every now and again I check in over there, see what's going on, making sure I don't, I'm aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of the stuff that we used to do back in the day.
Oh, that's why you
eh,
don't
eh,
open a book of darkness no more.
well, that's not why I don't open the book of darkness. 'Cause I open the book of darkness at any given point. Actually, my HR lady said, I watched that book of darkness. She said, white lady, oh, I like that. That's my type of stuff.
Listen, she was an old Southern white lady, wasn't she?
Yes, she is. Yes,
Oh
she is.
well.
So I'm gonna tell
She's
you, I'm gonna
from
tell you.
she's from Texas.
So an old Southern white lady who was my director at the time when I was first thinking about starting my locks, asked her about it, and she said, "Terrence, She said, "I'm from Florida." She said, "I'm surprised you didn't have locks already." I was like, "So I'm good. It's not going to be a problem." She said, "It's hair. If anybody's mad at your hair, that's their problem, not yours." and I started growing
Okay.
my locks after that. And she was just
Immediately.
like, she was like, I'm surprised you even came to me with this bullshit.
Okay. Well,
Mm.
I mean, yeah, she's from Florida. She probably used to seeing a bunch of niggas with freeform locks all over the place and doing business with them like nothing is different.
Right.
Because
Very, very, very nice old white lady, but I would be afraid to piss her off or
well,
run into her in a dark alley.
oh,
Lord. I still got to do fucking silly Saturday. Fuck my life. I don't want to do it. Can we cancel silly Saturday tomorrow? Is that all right?
only if you're gonna do it on Sunday.
Damn it.
And if you remember to check your DMs and Discord to look for that gospel feature
I'm a
suggestion I gave.
check. God.
Yeah, you can move it to Sunday. I got a lot to
No,
do
we have the
tomorrow.
round table. We have the pride panel on Sunday.
I mean, if you want to,
Um,
we can move it to Monday too. I like when you do the silly Mondays. The manic Mondays. I like the manic Mondays too. See, as long as you move
We
it,
ain't had a good manic Monday in a while either.
right? If you move it, it's fine. But if you're not gonna move it, then no, you gotta do it tomorrow. I mean, you ain't gotta do nothing but stay black and die. But I'm gonna still say my piece.
Mm. Guess I got to
Nah,
do silly
Angela, you said it
Saturday
right.
tomorrow.
Nah, Angela, you said it the right way the first time.
I
Okay,
got to do silly Saturday tomorrow. Damn it. Got to do all this production. Damn it.
and we
I think the
appreciate
only
you.
part of Silly Saturday that you don't like is the production. I think you
Exactly.
like the show Silly Saturday. I think the
If I
production just
could
gets in
just
your
come
goddamn
on and
nerves.
just do the show, I would love silly Saturday. But that goddamn production, goddamn. Oh, Lord. Mm.
The fact that you're
Look,
complaining about having to go look at a bunch of beautiful pictures of beautiful men is crazy to me.
that's what takes the longest time. The goddamn palate cleansers.
That's because you got a dirty mind.
That's
No,
because
that's
that no, it's because you be uncleansing yourself on some of them palettes, and you be like, oh, can't
I,
use this
I
palette
don't.
cleanser now because I just used this.
I literally have to go find the pictures. Now my algorithm helps with that. Let's be
What you
clear.
mean that they be posting half the pictures you can use in the members only chat?
But if it's in the
No,
members
you
only
gotta
chat,
censor those.
if it's in
Some
the
of
members
them.
only chat, they people already seen it.
Most of them.
That's
You
fair.
gotta censor those.
Well,
Y'all
if you
gonna
in the
know
meat
if I
market,
posted something
yes.
from the members only chat. Y'all gonna be like,
Well, Teddy, you should do one silly Saturday where it's nothing but palate cleansers.
Then
You know
that
what
would be
else? There's
sexy Sunday.
but you
Right.
have people who aren't members who haven't seen those pictures.
That's true.
But it's still only a handful. We be having like 60 plus pictures during the palette cleanser section.
And you
And
know
then I got to go
you got a lot of new subscribers. You need to do a
and then I
running.
got to go on a wild goose chase for the women.
Yeah.
Now that's what I
It'll
be
come up
having to
in
search
your
for.
algorithm.
Because they are not in my algorithm.
Hey, pretty lady. I'm
Hey,
not,
right.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
pretty
lie.
lady.
Every time I see
I just
a
got the
picture of a
permission to
beautiful
help with
woman,
with looking at
Hmm?
the
What
looking
you
for
got
the
going on back there?
women's.
that's right. Production. That's why I had to get permission to be a production assistant. I know that's right.
I
Screaming.
listen. That's
Look,
why I
I'm
be like,
just
"Hey,
listen,
pretty
listen, listen. The
lady."
thing is that I don't want my wife to walk up and see me looking at random ass women, and no, thank you. I don't. That brings
Okay,
problems, and I'm
period.
cool on that.
I
I'm
Look,
cool
just
on
be
that.
I
like,
pray we all have
"Hey,
a
pretty
relationship
lady."
as happy
Hey,
as
Miss
y'all
Shorty
two.
B.
Okay.
right. Hey, pretty lady.
She is
Hey,
hard
pretty
work. Just
lady.
remember that.
I believe it, and I'm here
That's
for
I
all
it.
I
am
got for you.
secure.
Oh,
Terrence be like,
hey,
I'm at work.
security. Okay. Yes.
Shay,
I'm
don't go
working.
over there to the Discord. Don't if you do, don't go in the not safe for work area.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
securely
unless you want
at
to
married,
see the
not dead.
page.
Discord.
Like we gonna see people that are attractive. Like as long as we're not acting on it, I don't see the issue.
Again,
Yeah,
I
you
wonder
got
why
eyes.
Okay, work.
nobody ever posted a rubbing my cooch or rubbing my coin section. And
Harold
it's
done
right
No.
posted in
there.
there. Harold
It's
done
right
posted
there.
a couple of pink lips in there.
It's right there and nobody posted there.
Nobody posting there.
So sad. Oh, dear Lord. God. Mm-mm-mm. Look at Miss Shorty be talking about go in there, Shay. Mm-mm. Shay, don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Come on, Shay.
Mm-mm. Listen, look at Nisi. Nisi, that's the other Janae. She don't go in there at all. She is pure and chaste. Nisi, tell him Nisi, you don't go. This Nisi, I'm talking about. That's the Janae I'm talking about. She don't go in there because she is pure as the driven snow. Even though everybody I know from Philadelphia is a whore, but not Nisi.
Okay, so in other words, she just as pure as the driven snow as you.
Yes, I'm as pure as the driven snow.
Bye, y'all.
No,
Gotta go get this
you're as
food
pure
for
as the
breakfast.
plowed snow.
Uncle Jay, you better not say nothing, cause they say you done ran through the all of the musicians down to the church house,
Oh
the guitar
Who?
player, the bass player, the drummer,
my God!
Mm,
everybody.
have I had a drama?
If you ain't had a drummer yet, you ain't lived yet.
Did you give the drummer song?
I've had the organist, the choir director,
Yeah.
the worship leader, the
No, the
pastor,
one you
the
want,
bishop,
you
the
want that bass
apostle.
player. The bass player is the one
I've
that's
had the
gonna take
bass
you
player.
through it, through that. Bass player take you through that. Yes, Lord.
He look the one I saw growing up. He definitely looked like it. Although he had this wife, she was
Look at this one.
mean
Look
and
at her. Look at her.
surly, very pure. I'm hollering. Oh, I gotta drop out for a bit. I'll be back if I can't be.
You know what?
I'm out.
Not doing this with y'all today. I'm not doing this with y'all today. But a good bass player. But tell me why all my friends that were, straight, they ran through the soprano section because they said the alto sections, them girls was too hard for them. So they ran through the soprano section. I said, do the is the soprano, if I was straight, is the soprano section what I want to run through? They say, yeah, not the alto section. Now they're a little too hard. Go through the soprano section. Them the ones you want. I said, really? They say, yeah. You want the soprano section in the choir. Is that true? Not the altos are lesbian. I'm not doing this with y'all.
Hold on a second. I am not a lesbian.
This,
Mariah Carey is not a lesbian.
Mariah Carey is a mezzo soprano. Her singing voice is a mezzo soprano. Her singing voice is a mezzo soprano. Lesbians like Sigma, not Sigma Gamma Rho. You just gonna castigate a whole sorority. Dear Lord. Even though I know a lot of lesbians that are Zetas, I know a lot of lesbian Zetas for some reason. I don't know why. There was a Zeta who I went to school with. She pledged right before me. Her name was Chastity. Baby Chastity, that was a whole thug right there. Listen, I was scared of Chastity. I was scared she was gonna whoop my ass. And her name was Chastity. Baby, I was scared she was gonna whoop my ass. She was a Zeta. She used to get out there and she used to do the little Zeta calls and stuff like that. And she used to follow it up. I saw her, I swear one time I saw her doing the Sigma chant one time. When the Sigmas did their little blue fire chant, I swear I saw her do the chant with them one time. Maybe I was just looking, but she was real hard. Her damn Chastity. I'm gonna ask my best friend because he'll know. He used to be like, yeah, that Chastity was on. And you got little baby on here. Little baby know what I'm talking about. Ask little baby about them Zetas at FAMU and at Florida State and see if little baby don't agree. Little baby, come off mute. You know I ain't lying.
Yeah, it was like you could tell that the AKAs were the very prissy girls. Like they won't even touch a trash can. Then you have the deltas. Like they'll be more hands on. They'll work with
Mm-hmm.
you. And then the Zetas, they did not look like the others. It was they were more down to earth, very, very down to earth. Um, yeah, you could tell.
But you don't see some of them lesbian Zetas.
So what you're saying is they were sturdy.
Yeah.
Not
And then the
sturdy.
ones you would, and every now and then it would be one that would show up and you would think, oh, I thought you would have been an AKA. But yeah, they'll show up there as a Zeta. I'm like, oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. You be like, oh, okay. That is too funny. But baby, listen. When I was on campus, there was this one thing. Her name was Chastity. Baby Chastity was a thug. She was a whole thug.
Now, I
God
only
damn.
know of one Delta that's a full blown stud.
Well, I knew one that was at the time. She's more of a stud now, but when she pledged the Delta Beta Alpha Delta Spring 2000. Cause I remember she pledged K Michelle like because K Michelle was what? Was she K Michelle Spring '01? I think K Michelle was Spring '01.
Maybe. I just know K Michelle was gone by the time I got there.
Yeah, I think K Michelle was Spring '01 was when she pledged. And I remember my friend, she pledged that Spring 2000 line. And she said, yeah, I beat that bitch ass. She had too much fucking mouth. I had to kick that bitch across the room. I said, oh, shit. Damn. Shit. So when people be like, "Oh, she just came," and I knew K Michelle before and after she played. She always had a loud mouth. She always had a
That's what
mouth.
one of my friends who experienced her when she first got on campus her freshman year, and maybe that was K Michelle's last year at FAM. She said the one thing that she remembered about K Michelle was that she was loud.
Hmm. That's why when people be trying, like, she just baby. Long as I
That's
know
how
her,
she's always been.
she's always had a loud mouth. Always had a loud mouth. She never been quiet. And like
Never.
the same K Michelle, one thing I'll give her is consistency. The same K Michelle y'all see now, it's almost very little differences between the K Michelle now and the K Michelle back in the day. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm
That's why
honestly shocked that especially after learning she ran against her own
her
line sister.
own lying sister ran against her
And
own LS.
also, doesn't she and her line sister share the same fa- baby daddy? Like her line sister end
I
up
had heard that, but I never
marrying
really.
her
Yeah, I
child's
never.
father.
I had heard that, but I never really looked into it because K Michelle was a few years after me.
Okay.
So I never really I don't know. I had heard that, but I never really looked into it because I ain't really give a damn. Um
Like it was just to me, whenever I hear her say she does not get along with women, I'm like, it's kind of not shocking because of how she's maneuvered when you know her background, how she's maneuvered with the women who are supposed to be her sisters.
mhm.
And I understand everybody and you're not going to get along with everyone in your organization. However, there is still some level of decorum that you conduct yourself with, and she don't have that. So it's not shocking when I hear her say, "Oh, I don't get along with women." That's not shocking. She don't have any close women friends. That's not shocking to hear.
Not cause see the reason I knew well I always say Kimberly Pate for me. I met her because she was in the choir. She was in the concert choir. She had if I'm not mistaken, I believe she had a scholarship in for music for vocal music perform. Like I remember her being in the concert choir.
Yeah,
That's
She
when I
she
did
got
say
met.
one
she
because
started
she could
yodeling.
yodel. Yeah,
Yeah.
And so I remember that's how I first met because I was in a band and we would do a lot of performances and stuff with a band and a concert choir would perform together. And so I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm almost 1,000% sure she was on that spring '01 line, spring 2001 line. Because I remember I'm 1,000. I know she was on that line. I bet $100 right now she was on the spring 2001 line, but she always been the same. Cause when she came, I want to say I was a senior I was a junior or a senior when came Michelle. She came around the same time Karamo came. She got the FAMU around the same time Karamo got the FAMU. And so that's why nah, I got some stories there too, but I ain't gonna tell that story. That's a members only story, God, because I got a few stories. But anyway,
Then yeah, I could say that tracks because I had one of my friends. She was her undergrad was in those early 2000s. I think she got there like 2001 or 2002.
no, I think she got there 2000. Cause I'm telling you,
No, I was
she
telling my
played.
friend. I
Oh,
think
okay,
she
yeah,
got
your
there
friend
around.
got there right now. Okay, I
Yeah,
got
because
you.
she
Yeah.
remembers Karamo when he was on campus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Karamo, I want to say Karamo was 2 years after me. Karamo came in that class of '99, around that time, and I think K Michelle came around about that time, but with the class of '99 or class of 2000, a couple years after me. So that's what I'm saying. I vividly remember both of them being around there at the same time. Baby, listen, the sex that was had during that time, dear God, Lord, because um because Andrew Gillum was there, and you had Derek Heck, that was president of SG at the time. Baby, listen.
I remember Andrew's sister who eventually pledged Delta. Now she was when I was shot pledged Delta. She was when I thought was either not going to pledge or would have pledged Zeta. But I know why she pledged Delta though, because at that time, it's all about who's going to run the yard. So at that time, she was SGA president. So of course the Deltas wanted her to be a part of their group. Of course that
Oh
was
yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah, between the Delta, the AKAs, they didn't fuck off. They
Yeah.
didn't play around. But mm, I could tell some stories about some of them old SGA president. I'm gonna be quiet. Mm, I'm gonna be real quiet. mm. Anyway, what else we got going on? Cause I don't want to tell nobody's business. God, let me pour more of my drink, Lord. Mm, mm, mm.
Child, it ain't
Oh,
much going on.
this what I meant to ask you, little baby. When is the Orange Blossom Classic? Is it that Sunday Memorial Day weekend or is it that Saturday Memorial Day weekend?
It's that Sunday because 4 days later we play Miami.
So y'all gotta come back to Miami?
No, we staying in Miami. The team's
Okay.
gonna stay in Miami.
Okay. Okay. Cause I'm trying to see if I'm gonna go to the classic.
I know
I'm,
I'm not going to the class. It's so much shit happened to me. I'm like, damn, I need a new job. So I'm hounding, pumping, trying to get a new job. But anyway, I'm throwing all my money behind homecoming. That's already
I'm gonna be at home. I
taking me
already
out.
know that. I already got that factored out. Yeah, homecoming. I'm gonna be there. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
already taking me out. I don't bought my season tickets because it makes more sense to buy season tickets than to buy one ticket for homecoming.
Wait, how much homecoming tickets are this year?
I know last year because I had to buy my ticket secondhand, I paid over $150 for my ticket. For my yeah. I'm not doing that. But I'm like, I can pay 240 for 6 home games. You do the math. So I'm like, I'd rather go that route. And then I bought 2 tickets for 2 events. That's already at like 90 some dollars. And I still gotta get at least another 2 events. When I tell you, and I'm talking about these are early bird specials, and you paying almost $50 out the wazoo for these. When I tell you these events are crazy, I'm like, oh my God.
And I got to go this year and next year. Dear Lord, don't get me started. Um, I
Yeah,
think
I
I got
already
a
got
trip
tickets
coming
for
up to.
two.
Terrence and Janae, I might be in L.A. Early part of next year, from what I understand. I gotta, you know, I was informed I might need to be there.
And then I got to get my Airbnb. And I was just online shopping for outfits. But some of my outfits I can wear, I just need to lose weight. So that's the other thing I'm working on. If I can lose about 15, 20 pounds, I'll be good.
Shit. Listen, but if I come, Terrence and Janae,
Let
I
it.
don't give a
Yeah, if
shit
you
where
come,
y'all are.
yeah, let
Uh,
us know. Definitely let us know because even if we pop down to LA, we can pop down to LA because there's. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Outside of our house, there's nothing to do up here. It's just this is up here is the middle of the desert, so it would probably be better for us to meet you down in LA.
well, yeah, I'll stay in L.A. But yeah, just putting it out there, dear
Oh
God.
yeah, I mean, if you want to listen, if you want to come up here, you're more than welcome.
I'm not coming up there. I'm not coming up
Okay.
to. There's too many white people. Too many people
No.
descended from the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, we do have a black lady as a neighbor, so I mean, there's that.
Oh wow!
Seen
You
it.
got a whole black
I've
lady?
I've seen at least the whole. I've seen at least a whole another two black families in our neighborhood.
I'm
Actually,
so proud of y'all.
I know, right? Yeah, we just seen the kids outside and everything. It's wild behavior. Been here 3 years. First time I've ever seen these people. But we do live in a military town, so there's that too.
When am I coming to Seattle, MVN? I don't know. I might have to make a special trip to come out there to see you, MVN. If I do come out there to Seattle, you gonna have to show me a good time while I'm up there. You know, it rained too much up there. It'd be too cold. It's gonna have to be during the summer, MVN. I can't come up there when it's too cold. Y'all, that's way too far north. I'm too afraid that I'm gonna freeze my ass off. Even though I know it's a lot of black people in Seattle, a lot of black people in Seattle. Uh, it's just too cold. So I'm gonna have to come during the summer. I'll plan something out, NBN, and I'll let you know. Lord, that's too far north. I guess I got to get out of here at some point and go do production. Because if I don't start on production now, I won't be ready for Silly Saturday tomorrow. All right, damn. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I got to go do production for Silly Saturday.
All right.
Don't
See
y'all
y'all
want to do?
tomorrow.
Wait, Janae, I just looked. Let me look again to see if I found uh uh your DM. Hold on. The last DM I got from you. Wait, when did you send the DM to me on?
On Discord.
Hold on. Yesterday.
Did I send it? No, it was probably like a few days ago.
Hold on. Um, I'm looking. I see. Mm-mm.
All right, I'm gonna send it on Instagram.
Cause I see you responded last Saturday. I see a message from you from last Saturday. After said that's the
That might
last thing
be
I
it.
got from you.
That might be it.
No, you didn't send me nothing.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Not a song. Now I just waved at you via DM. So that way you can't say I ain't send you nothing.
Yep. Okay. I see the sticker. So now I'm going to send the name of the song. What's the name of the song? Hold up.
Thank you for your Cash App MVN. MVN been donating to this platform for 6, 7 years. Shout out to MVN. MVN been here since the beginning. She
Oh
was
wait,
over in
I can't
Africa.
spell child.
MVN was living over in Africa back then. Remember back then when you was over in Africa, MVN living over there? That was a long time ago. I like 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. Shout out to MVN, who's been a loyal subscriber since back in the day. Anyway,
Okay. I just sent the reply.
let's see here. I did that a couple weeks ago.
When? Cause
I
I ain't
did the
never
one
heard
with
it.
Lucretia McKenzie. I mean Lucretia Campbell. I
I'm
forgot
gonna have
when
to
it
go back
was.
and listen.
It might have. It was either April or May, but I know that I did one with Lucretia Campbell. Yeah, I did that with Lucretia Campbell.
Okay.
Yep, I remember MVN. Well, listen, y'all, I gotta go prepare for Silly Saturday. Oh dear God, I'm not looking forward to it, but we got to do it. We got to do it. Thank y'all for coming up here and showing me a good time. Everybody who came up, if I start naming name, I'm gonna forget people, and I don't want to forget nobody. So thank y'all to everybody who came up here. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged. They're much appreciated. I'm gonna get gone, get out of here, get me something to eat, and then do silly Saturday production. We'll be live at 12 noon tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific for Silly Saturday tomorrow. And then on Sunday at 4 Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, we will have the Pride Month panel. All right. So look for those are the things we got coming up this weekend. And those lives are already set up so you can go in and you know how you could put, notify me or, set the notification so YouTube will let you know but they're already set up. Those lives are already set up for tomorrow and Sunday. That's all I got for y'all. I ain't got nothing else for you. I done gave y'all all that I can give, okay? All that I can give. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.
Have a good evening.
Love y'all.
Bye.